and that's fine. And Happily Quirky, thank you for the 95 stream streak. I appreciate that, almost at triple digits there. Thank you so very much. I was saying earlier, you can keep your streaks going if you miss a stream by watching the VOD, like after the stream or something. It gave me an option to do that with somebody that I had a 10 stream streak with. So I just went and put their VOD on while I was working, and it counted to keep the streak, I think. So yeah, I think that's a new feature that Twitch is rolling out. Leaf Trails, thank you so much for the Big Lorraine emote, and welcome in. Hope your day is going good. I guess I'll just keep that emote. People like it. I'll just stick with it. It was only put into Troll Go 10 when I was not even on stream and I forgot to take it out. I guess I'll just leave it in there. Having a stream on while you work is great until you start getting involved in chat, then work goes out the window. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Grimdark owns this game twice, EU and Japanese. Very nice. Very nice. This is a wonderful game if you haven't played it. You played it too, Princess Retro? You like this game? Yeah, this is a good one. I am shocked more people do not know or play this one. Hearler, welcome in. Castlevania The Adventure is better than Symphony of the Night. Those fighting words for a lot of people. That's fighting words. That's because The Adventure is a hard game, am I right? It's hard. Welcome in, Hearler. Nico, what's going on? You never played this version? It's good. It's good. You'll see that it is a solid, well-thought-out game. It gets very overlooked, as Andy has pointed out here. Nadir, welcome in. Also owns a copy for yourself. Very nice. Welcome in, Nadir. This is a rare game, too. This is not a cheap game. This one's fairly rare. I guess a lot of people didn't want to buy this one or didn't care about it in the PlayStation 1 era because it's not that 3D that everybody was into at the time. Everybody was into 3D. Like in this era of gaming, they didn't care about this kind of stuff anymore. See, I would have loved this, but like everybody else was into that 3D, except for me. Tanichu, thank you for the 5 stream streak. Welcome on in. How you doing today? Yeah, Janice, this one's expensive. Intel, what's going on? Thank you for the resub. I appreciate the 16 months and 12-month streak. That is incredibly kind of you to resub. I appreciate you very much. Welcome on in. How you doing today? Oh, no, that is not the canon Simon on Captain N, the Game Master. That is the most fake Simon ever. That gave me a bad impression of Simon Belmont when I watched Captain N, the Game Master as a kid. I was like, really? This is what Simon Belmont's like? Not knowing that it wasn't canon at the time. Well, I was like, what, 8, 9 years old? And I learned, yeah, whatever. I had money on Alabama, Quirky. That's risky, but we usually do pretty good. I don't want you to lose money. Spoil the Alabama game and you're out. Yeah, there you go. 984, welcome in. I defeated Rat's nefarious plan. I did. She created that challenge yesterday, and I somehow survived. That was so fun, though. I loved it. You didn't do a hungry with that key in G&G, did you? I did, Rob. I did. Oh, it was nearly the same thing, except it was on level 6. I even yelled the same thing out. I said, stupid key, get down here, and then I died while it was coming down. Yeah, I pulled the exact same thing. In fact, it almost happened 3 different times. But yeah, I couldn't believe it. I got 3 shinies in that game alone for going for gold bat. All right, well, see, you're on the right track then, Broom Hatter. Just keep plugging away. Keep me updated. I love that you're going after all that rare stuff. I used to play EverQuest. I'm used to going after rare items, but not to the point of that level of rarity. Savage Quest, what's going on? Welcome in. Coyote, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid yesterday. I appreciate you. Maybe I'll get to raid you back at some point. It's hard for me to raid you. I always feel bad about it. Like, is Coyote on today? Nope. Stay Puff, welcome in. V8 Tracks, welcome in. J-Dog, thank you for the 10 stream streak, man. JJ, thank you for the 140 stream streak. With the Dorito Poggers, I appreciate it. Freaking Dorito Poggers, I can't believe that. That's the name I created for myself in Roblox. I just wanted to fit in with the kids. It worked. Worked perfectly. They didn't question me. Who didn't want to be Marty McFly with this hottie around 80? Marty would have been cool with switching places. That's what I was thinking back when I was like 7 years old, Rob. My first crush, Lorraine in Back to the Future. My very first crush in life. Couldn't help it. Family Games, welcome in. What's going on, man? How you doing? Morning to you as well. I agree. I prefer 2D. Me too, man. I'm 2D for life. Love that Lorraine emote. I vote you keep it. All right, you want it, you got it. I'll keep it in there. Yes, sir. Mora, welcome in. How you doing? Good to see you. Yes, Captain N had the Eggplant Wizard and King Hippo. I used to watch it. And I thought it was the most awesome thing ever. And then as I got older, I was like, good God, they didn't get any of these characters correct. Not one. Even back then, I was like, why isn't Mega Man green? This is bullshit. But yeah, it's fine. Savage Quest, thank you for the 5-stream streak. I appreciate it, man. Very much for all the streaks. Gaijin, welcome in, dude. Good to see you. Thank you for the good luck. I'm looking forward to digging into this one. Eggplant Wizards suck, and yeah. If you're playing Kid Icarus, the Eggplant Wizard is kind of miserable. Kind of awful. All right, where's my previous save file? There it is. I named myself F for some reason. I don't even remember doing that, but I guess I did at some point. But this is the file we played last year. So let's pick up where we left off at the beginning of Loop 2. So it'll be a good, fun time. Here we go. All right, what were the controls again? All right, so, all right, there we go. All right, same controls as Castlevania on SNES. Can you guys hear the music okay? Does it sound good to you? Does it need to be up, down, lower, higher? Just let me know. Demi, welcome in. Thank you for the 10-stream streak. I appreciate it. Let's do, oh, we got to do a gamble. That's right. Antares, welcome in. How you doing today? Kid Icarus is not the funnest of first playthroughs, I admit. I had that game as a kid. I was stuck on level 1-3 for like weeks. Finally got through it. I don't even remember how. Will I finish this by, let's see, what time is it now? 12:34 Central Standard Time. Let's go with 4 o'clock Central Standard Time for me. Let's go with 4. That gives me 3.5. I don't know. Is that enough time to do this? Let's go with, yeah, 4 o'clock sounds good. Let's try this. That gives me 3.5 hours to get through it. I don't know if that's going to be enough. Antares, hope you're doing good, man. You are very welcome, sir. I did 2 hours of Kid Icarus first playthrough with no cursing yesterday. I don't think that went very well. For a first playthrough, I mean, that was terrible. Nobody enjoys Kid Icarus on their first playthrough that I know. Not a soul. And then the people hate the game for a while, and then they like get into it more, and then they're like, oh, it's pretty good. That's everybody's like, oh shit, oh my god. that panther or whatever that is, I never see it. I remember that. I never see that enemy, and there's like a bunch of them on the last stage. I never see them. They just blend into the background. Just like that. Just speak of the devil. There we go. See? I don't see that enemy. It's like in stealth mode. Waits for me. You better be careful with that, Stay Puff. You better be careful. Remember, this is Loop 2. In a game that's not easy to begin with. Look, dude, we're taking 4 damage on level 1? Oh my god, look how much damage I took from 1 hit. Yeah, welcome to Loop 2. That's going to be a problem. Alright, we do have... What button does sub... Okay, sub-weapon control is the same as the original Castlevania. Good. Some of these games like make the sub-weapon like another button. Not in this game. Is there wall meat over here? I don't remember where all the wall meats are. We'll have to find them again. Jax, welcome in. What's going on? How you doing today, man? You getting ready for that Red Armor run? Ghosts and Goblins NES, you getting ready to do that? I'm sure you are. I know how much you like Ghosts and Goblins. Favorite series ever, am I right? You believe in me, Stay Puff, all good. All good. Jax, hope your day's going awesome, man. Welcome on in. This is a little bit scary early on. Look how fast the bat is! This is Loop 2. Oh, don't. No, I forgot! There's no wall meat there! There's only Flea Man! I forgot! It's over here! Oh my god. What have I done? What have I done? Oh no. I forgot it's not there, yeah. That's where it is in the original game, not in this version. Oh, wow. That's right, they've changed a couple of things. That's a lot of mermen. Oh, we didn't get the watch, all right. Hopefully I can get the axe before we get to the bat. Yeah, I don't think whip only on this would be a very good idea. Something tells me that's really bad. Maybe in the future we can come back and try Loop 2 whip only, but not for a first playthrough. I don't think that's a good idea. There's a lot of mermen. Yeah, this is already, I can tell this is a lot harder. Like, is there anything down here? Is there anything down here? Ah, there is something here. Yeah, just like in the original game. Not that I think we need points or anything. And I know I unleashed the flea man. I know. This name is banned. Welcome in. How you doing today? I forgot all about that. Last time I played this was last year. We did a leather whip only run of Loop 1. That was hard too. Is there a candle up there? There is. Freaking, I know, Janice, it's so insane how Simon was such a crappy character in Captain N the Game Master. He's like the worst character in the entire show. He's worse than Green Mega Man. Is there anything over here? I don't remember. We're gonna have to look around. I don't remember the details. I'm glad some of you guys have played this game before, because it is just really good and it's underrated. People always talk about Symphony of the Night when they talk about Castlevania. I get it. It's all about that Metroidvania, right? That's not really my favorite style to play Castlevania in, but I know it's the most popular. When do I ever go with the most popular? Never. It's a good game, though. I streamed it like 2 years ago, I think. Wasn't it 2 years ago? I don't think it was last year. I think it was 2 years ago. I don't remember. A lot's happened since then. All right, where's the bat? We have the axe. I remember having to do this with the whip last year. That was not fun. Oh my god, I forgot I could do that. No! I got stuck on the stairs! I was trying to jump! I was trying to jump! God damn it! The stairs killed me! All I was trying to do was jump to the right, it would have missed me. But no, the stairs happened to be there. Is it really Castlevania if you haven't gotten stuck on the stairs? Not really. All right, well, that was awful. Hope I can get the axe again. I can't believe that. Oh my god. Well, that's a bad omen for the rest of the playthrough. Johnny Fatsacks, welcome in, dude. What's going on? Yeah, that's what happened. Welcome in, Johnny. Yeah, well, maybe we'll be at the famous stairs in a couple hours. Maybe we'll be there. Welcome in, Johnny. Real Fruit, welcome in. How you doing today? Don't talk about the game, please. Don't talk about the Alabama game at all. Please don't mention anything about it because I haven't seen the ending. Trick Me, welcome in. What's going on? I am excited to see you playing Bloodlines. That's going to be a fun playthrough. It's a hard first playthrough. Remember when I first played Bloodlines about 3 or 4 years ago on stream? Ooh, it was rough. That Italy level with the tower, that was giving me the business. That was beating me up a bit. I'm looking forward to seeing you deal with the game. It's going to be fun. Real Fruit, hope your day's going well. Good to see you as well. I'm not going to lose to this bat. Yeah, I'm going to lose to the bat again. That's because I'm taking a lot of damage because it's Loop 2. All right, you're not getting me this time because I'm not on the stairs. Haha, see? You can't beat me if I'm not on the stairs. Oh my god, we're good. We're good. Wow. I get hurt so badly on Loop 2. I popped in right when you were talking about the stairs. I keep going up and down them. I don't mean to. That is a welcome to Castlevania moment, is the stairs in every game, because you get accidentally stuck on them. You're more than likely going to get hit, but it's very easy to accidentally do that. That is a common thing. I don't think I wanted to... Oh, now I can't go back. Yeah, we missed all this stuff. Okay. That's fine. Couldn't even see that bat. Holy crap, it was so fast. This is loop 2. Everything's a lot worse. Does Simon have a mullet that looks like he does? Yes, sir. He'd fit right in with the mullet toss we have here in Alabama every year. We see we don't have things like retro video game conventions or anything like that in Alabama. We have the mullet toss. We have the Butterbean Festival. If you're into that kind of stuff, maybe Alabama's the state for you. Really not for me, but maybe some of you guys might be into that. I'm not. How are you supposed to avoid that? You're supposed to know it's there beforehand. Like, the bat blends into the background so well. Can't see anything. Okay, I'm worried about this. Yeah, see, I was... Dude, the bat just dropped the healing item. That, I forgot the name of what that is, but that item you can actually consume hearts to heal yourself, and it just fell into the spikes. So yeah, that's a very rare item. I guess we're not getting it. This is getting evil early on. Holy shit. Okay, I can't see the bats. I'm gonna have to jump and whip, like, in anticipation that they're gonna be there. Kind of like the cannoli ghost from yesterday. I'm just gonna have to, like, randomly keep attacking. I can't even... Dude, this is getting crazy early on. I am... some of the later levels in this game are gonna be cruel. I can already see that. Rush Pirate, welcome in. What hit me right there? I was looking at, oh, a bat that was like in the floor. Okay. Rush, how you doing today, man? Welcome in. Your day's going good. This is very brutal right now. This is not very fair. Where's when have I, we're used to playing unfair stuff here anyway. That was close. When's Loop 6 happening? I'm kind of tempted to try it at some point. We did make it to Loop 12 in Ghosts and Goblins once upon a time. Surely we do Loop 6 here. God damn it! All right. Well, the bats are complete crap. Holy shit, this is insane. And I love it. This is what I wanted. This is what I expected. We're getting it. We're gonna have fun. Yeah. We're gonna die to the bats over and over. Can I hit the bat with this? All right, well, I can get them with the whip. Yeah, I got to Loop 12 of Ghosts and Goblins many years ago. I think it was 4 years ago. Made it all the way to Loop 12. And then it got physically impossible to make any further progress because the enemies were just more, they had too much speed and respawn. Human being wouldn't be able to handle it. It just couldn't be done anymore. Can we break these apart, please? God damn it! These bats are awful! And they're like in the floor. I can't do anything about that when they're in the floor. This is serious business here in Loop 2. Okay, I did not make that. Oh, that's gonna respawn the bat, right? Yeah, it's gonna respawn the bat. Why would it not? Now I'm getting jump scared from the bat. God! I knew it was there and I still didn't react quick enough. I knew it was there. It didn't help. Wee Todd, what's up? Glove, what's going on? Thank you for the 43 months. Yay, I guess. Yay, I'm happy you're here, though. Thank you so much for the resub, Glove, for the 43. Working on 4 years. I appreciate it, man. Welcome in, Glove. Welcome in, Wee Todd. Wildman, Rydia. Rydia, I'm in pain. The bats are so fast. They're in the floor. They blend into the background. It's a bit of a nightmare right now. I can't believe this. Loop one is hard, but very much more reasonable than this. This is unreasonable right now. That's okay. I'll get good. I like this. This is what I like. This is what I enjoy. I love me some Castlevania difficulty. Rydia, you could work on this one. I know you love the God damn it! I know it's gonna be there. I just can't get it in time. I know it's there. All right, it's this bat right here. Well, I got him. I got him! All right, let's go ahead and save. You know, that might be a good idea to save the game. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, well, I got the bat. I've done one loop of this, and that was plenty hard. Yeah, even loop one of this game's hard, because this is above average as far as, like, Castlevania game difficulty, in my opinion. I can't get anywhere, even on stage. This is stage 2. This is level 2. The bats are insane. What's loop 6 gonna be like? It does go to loop 6, by the way. So we have much to work on with this game over the coming years. We'll keep working on it until we eventually beat loop 6, because that's what I've been told is the finale of this game. The clock tower music drives me a little crazy. It's really one of the worst songs in terms of maintaining your sanity. And what's worse about that level is it's hard, and it's got the worst boss in the game on that level, the werewolf. Werewolf the Last Warrior is the boss of that stage, and is a terrible boss. It's so fast. I can't wait to see what it's like on loop 2. Maybe it's not that much different. The bat didn't seem that different. Maybe the bosses aren't that different in loop 2, but the stages are. We'll see. All right, we know where we know where all the bats are. Okay, that one. Okay, well, he just misses me if I jump there. Okay, that's good. All right, we know how to deal with that now. See, we're learning. Can't wait to see the Loop 6 no sub-weapons run. Maybe at some point we will do that. Shy, welcome in. What's going on? I'd say this is the hardest Castlevania game I've played on OG difficulty. That makes sense. I've heard that from a lot of people as well, Muji. As far as their first playthroughs of Castlevania games, a lot of people have chosen this one that have played it as definitely up there difficulty-wise. Which is a good thing. This game has a save feature. You don't even have to beat it all in one stream or one play session if you don't want to. But this game I feel like was very overlooked back in the day because everybody was moving into that 3D stuff. Everybody was fascinated. Everything's gonna be 3D now. Yeah, who cares about this kind of stuff, right? I cared. I wasn't willing to move on. In fact, Facebook recommended me some stupid post last night before I went to bed. It's like, wasn't it a fun era when everything switched to 3D? I was like, it's almost like they made this page just to insult me. That's what it felt like. I was like, this is not what I wanted to see. But I follow like some retro gaming pages and stuff, and it just shows me all kinds of shit, even things I hate. Why are there two of these here? There's supposed to be one. I remember this. There's two now. Well, better deal with it. There's two. Okay, that was... All right, I think there's wall meat behind this. I think we need to kill this. Or I could just make a run for it. Let's just go. That's going to kill me if I try and fight it. I don't trust myself to kill that without getting hit again. Fang, welcome in. What's going on, dude? Hope your day's going good. Working on loop 2 here. It's hard. It's fun. Oh, shit. I remember this part. It's terrible. I remember this crap right here. Yeah, you get knocked off. And there's mermen in the water. This is a bad... This is a terrible spot. Yep. Oh my god. And there's more than there normally is. I would eat 100-year-old meat I found in a wall if it restored my hit points. I would most definitely do that. Yes, sir. I would do it. I didn't move on. I was stuck in 8 and 16-bit. Dude, me too, man. Me too, Retro Junkie. Everybody most people like moving on. A lot of you guys probably don't though, because you're in my channel. If you didn't if you always wanted to move on to the next game, you wouldn't be here in my channel. I don't like moving on like almost like anything. Fuck! Look how many mermen there are! There's not normally this many. There's like 1 or 2 in the original first loop. Not anymore. Now there's like 5. All right, better get good. J. Crew, what's up, man? Yeah, I'm gonna take the restore hit points part. I am. Who's this merman from He-Man? Is that who we're fighting? He had like a really stupid voice in He-Man. I remember that. His voice was very... Jesus Christ. All right. Dodge that. Dodge. I wonder if I can duck under the fireballs. No, because that one just fired low. All right, I'm scared. I'm scared! You're supposed to jump off this at some point, too. I don't know when that happens. I think like now? Or not yet? Or, oh, okay, I got lucky. All right, I remember you could get off that at some point. I think we're at the boss. Brody, welcome in. What's going on? Thank you for the 18 months. Does not feel like 18 months already? No, it does not. Time passes very quickly, it feels like, around here. Brody, welcome in, and thank you for the resub. Foobs, welcome in. What's going on? If I miss anyone coming in, let me make sure I haven't. We got Brody in resub. We got Foobs in. J. Cruz here. Welcome on in. Rydia talking about the clock tower. Yeah, I'm dreading that level more so than anything. Dragon Right, welcome in. Merman was annoying to listen to, sounded like he was gargling as he talked. Yeah, that was what I was trying to remember. That was it. Yep. Dragon Right, what's going on? If it lasts 100 years, it must be well preserved, which makes it safer. It's got plenty of preservatives, right? You got through Aramer Hell. New World Reign, I survived Aramer Hell. I made it. Some way, somehow, Aramers have been defeated. Oh, well, that was not good. That was terrible. Okay. Rip. I forgot. I don't remember how to fight that boss. So maybe we need to stand further back next run. Maybe we need to stand back. That boss isn't that hard if you're in the right spot, I remember. All right, this is going a lot worse. I don't like this part. I remember this part causing me problems. No! God damn it! Nope, that's it. All right, back to the beginning again. All right, this level's not too bad until you get to that point. All right, back to the start. Oh, all right, that's fine. It's all right, we got unlimited continues. It's fine. It's fine. You know, somebody asked me one time, does unlimited continues always make a game good? And my answer is no. Some of the worst games I've ever played have unlimited continues, so that does not mean anything. And some really cool games I've played have 0 continues. So that topic is occasionally brought up, but no. The continue limit in a game does not determine if it's a good game or not. That is not a thing, because Gradius 2 and Bugs Bunny, they both have unlimited continues, and they're the 2 worst games I've ever played. So yeah, that is not a good indication of whether a game is good or not. Those 2 games are hot garbage. Okay, we gotta keep the bat positions memorized, because they do everything does 4 damage a hit. Basically, I have 4 hit points. I can take 4 hits. It looks like I have a nice big health bar right there, but no, I basically have 4. Okay, there's that bat that killed me multiple times, but not again, because I know what to expect. Here a bit of Gradius 2 on having some issues. Gradius 2 arcade is the absolute worst kind of shmup you can ever play. It's terrible. Go try it, Antares. Go give it a shot. I'd like to hear your opinion on it. More people play Gradius 2 arcade. I want opinions. Not too many people have tried it. For good reason. Because it's shit. It's really bad. I don't know if this is the weapon I should have switched to here. The axe probably would have been better if we make it to the boss with that. Alright, watch out for the... I was gonna say watch out for the bat. I knew it was gonna be there, but of course it was too late. I would say unlimited continues can help you forget balance issues, but it's not sufficient to make a good game. Good way to look at it, yes. If a game is just like really unbalanced, I feel like the developers in some cases that they just slap on unlimited continues. It's like, okay, this game is not very fun, it's not very fair, but we'll make it like better so you can continue unlimited even though it's not a very fun game. That kind of covers up some issues, and that was terrible. That was terrible. How far back? Did we get a checkpoint? Yeah, we did. Okay. We got the checkpoint. So there's 3 checkpoints on the stage. Beginning, this part, and the boss. All right, fair enough. But yeah, that's a good way to look at it. And unlimited continues can... Now, Chakan, that's an example. Chakan the Forever Man on Sega Genesis. That game is brutally insane. And if that did not have unlimited continues, that game would probably not be worth playing at all. So that's a situation like that with that kind of game, just where the game isn't playable without it. Holy Diver, if that had limited continues, that'd be way harder than Battletoads. And it wouldn't even really be close. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. Battletoads is like more like memorization than anything else. Once you know Battletoads well, really not that bad at all. Way easier than Holy Diver. But Holy Diver's got unlimited continues, but it's still a harder game, weirdly enough. I don't know, game balance is like a interesting topic to discuss because a lot of people are going to have different opinions on that, which is fine. All right, I think the axe is well, I was going to say the axe might be a good choice here. All right, well, it's dead. All right, I'm going to try and kill this guy with the axe because I think there's wall meat on the other side. Over here, yeah. Holy Diver would not eat inputs, would be 5,000% easier. You kind of have to train your mind to deal with the input situation in Holy Diver. I had to. You have to rethink and relearn everything you know. Can you give me wall meat, please? There it is. Thank you very much. But if you keep whipping that guy, he just leaves and gives you nothing. He's like, screw you, buddy. I'm out of here. Wolf, welcome in. What's going on, man? What do you think about today's challenge? Have you ever tried Loop 2 in this? I know you played this game before and it's a good one, but have you ever gone to Loop 2? It's a lot. Oh my god. Dude, the bat missed me by like a couple of pixels. I didn't even notice. Wolf, how you doing today, man? Played the arcade, literally an arcade Battletoads. Very interesting. Check that one out. Yeah. No, I have not done arcade Battletoads. I would like to, though. I have never played it. I've seen other people stream it before, but I've never played it myself, and I never saw a physical cabinet of arcade Battletoads, so that would be fun to check out. Not yet. Okay, Wolf, I know you would enjoy this. Just as much as you would enjoy the Red Arimer Ghosts and Goblins run from yesterday, too. Same thing, right? Same exact thing. Man, that was mean as hell yesterday. So fun. I love Ghosts and Goblins, I know. People have actually asked me why I like the series so much. I just think it's a fun series. I've never found a Ghosts and Goblins game I didn't like. Alright, we're gonna do way better on the boss fight this time. Alright, jump off. I fell through the platform! What the hell was that? I made that jump! I saw his feet go through the platform. That was bullshit. I'm just beating the game forever, shelving it afterwards. You might come back for a challenge run sometime. You might do it. Arcade Battletoads is fun. Okay, I'll have to try it. Spawn SNES is great. It has unlimited continues. Yeah, but it didn't look fun when I watched Jax play it. Spawned on SNES did not look fun. It's on my list, so we're going to play it at some point or another. Seeing Wolf go through the regular 2 loops of G&G will be enough for me. Yeah, me too. I'm looking forward to that also. That'll be fun. Wolf, you know what? Your run with Scone the other night in Castlevania 3, that was fun. You guys both playing as Grant. I don't think you guys had ever done a Grant run before. That was fun to watch. Grant is a completely different character. God, how did I get hit there? That didn't happen last time. Oh my God. Why is this being so terrible right now? Oh, I know why. It's Loop 2. That's why, because we're on Loop 2. Red, welcome in. How you doing? Hope your day's going good. Yes, I've done a Genesis run of Battletoads New World. I popped it in one day and I was like, let's give Battletoads Genesis a try. I know the NES one well. Let's see if we can do the Genesis one. I ended up getting a 1 credit clear on it because it's mostly the same. There's a couple of differences, but the hardest parts of the game are exactly the same. In fact, a couple of parts are easier, like Voltmeyer's Inferno was easier on the Genesis one. And I felt Terratubes was also easier on the Genesis one. So some of the trickier levels in Battletoads of Genesis were easier than their NES counterparts. But the snake level was a little harder on the Genesis one because there was a part where there was a different part with the snakes that I was unfamiliar with, and it killed me a couple of times. I think you need to stand back here. Yeah, all right. All right, so this is where we're gonna... No! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, don't knock me off. Don't knock me off, no! Get him, yes! All right, my life, okay, I only had 1 life left. All right, we're good. That was close. Oh my god, that was so close. All right, well, there's level 2. 1/4, welcome in. Curse Game Breaker, thank you for the raid. How we doing today? Oh, we're through 2 levels of loop 2. It's gonna get worse from here, don't worry. It's gonna get a lot harder. Oh, this is that like underground level with, oh, this wizard boss is easy, I remember. Well, at least it was on loop 1. God knows what will be on loop 2. Yeah, I remember this stage. This goes underground. Curse Game Breaker, how did the stream go? What are you playing today? Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. Never heard of that one. What era of gaming is that from? This game's underrated. I love it. Yeah, Link, this game's underrated. The Shop Monkey is like the Toad in Mario Paint, so you have to keep saying, oh, those guys, okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I've seen people play Mario Party, but I've never actually played it before. That's one of those games I know nothing about, other than, oh, I forgot about this. All right, yeah, there's things come out of the trees. Haven't played this in a while. All right, these centipedes or whatever, yeah, they've got an attack that you can outrange. All right, trying to remember everything from my previous playthrough. Demi, hope your day's going good. I keep forgetting about the trees. This is like level 1 of like the landscape in this level. It's like level 1 of Castlevania the Adventure. The best Game Boy game ever. Rydia, it's funny, you said you went and got the retro achievements for that one, Castlevania the Adventure. I went and did the same thing because that was one of those games that haunted me as a kid. So I kind of did what you do and get vengeance on a game by getting the retro achievements badge for it. I was like, screw this game, we're getting it. I didn't know it could respawn. All right, that sucks, man. Okay, so there's gonna be a lot of flea men. There's gonna be tree monsters. Super Jeff, welcome in. What's going on? Oh, okay, so, oh, that's right. I've seen that game before. Okay, you know why I know what it is? Because it's turn-based. I'm gonna die on purpose here. We're gonna save it and restart. I love turn-based type RPGs like that. I love that. That's why I know what it is. Stream went well, good deal. Welcome on in, and I appreciate the raid very much. Super Jeff, what's going on? Good to see you, dude. You need to try this game. Yes, sir, play it. Play it. This is a good Castlevania game. It's hard, it's like harder than normal, I would say, for most Castlevania games, but it's fun. Lots of content to work with. It goes all the way up to loop 6 if you want to keep playing it for a long time. This is loop 2. I have to usually love a game or hate it to badge it, and that's yeah, the love it is I'm enjoying it and I want to do all the content for it. The hate it is I don't like it and I want to take vengeance on it type thing. So yeah, both ways to look at it work perfectly. Really, I'm looking forward to Jeopardy tomorrow with you and Wolfmaster and Toki. It's going to be a fun time. I can't wait. Rats Jeopardy is always a really good time. And all you guys know your stuff with gaming, so who knows who's going to win. It's going to be a good game. I look forward to it very much. Get ready to hit those buttons fast. Buzzing in quickly is a big deal. I've been practicing a little bit to get warmed up. I don't know. I know who won't win. That person is me. Don't count yourself out. You never know. You never know. Okay, there are more flea men here than there normally are. Wow, what is this, like a ROM hack? All right, can I get to, I wanted the whip upgrade. Okay, I got it. All right, now don't try and pick anything else up. Dude, whip upgrades are like not happening very much in this. Go 10, welcome in. What's going on, man? Well done on PB last night in not Castlevania, and Back to the Future. Well done on the PB. More excellent progress. I like that game. I like Back to the Future on NES. It drove me crazy when I couldn't beat the DeLorean level, but it is a fun game. And you're making good progress. Hope you're doing good, dude. You gonna play Sekiro later, I'm assuming? Work on that, whatever that beast thing is called. I forgot the name of that boss. Beast of Hatred or something. Okay, I don't remember how to dodge these. I don't remember how to do this. I remember these, but I don't remember how to get through them. Maybe just keep running. Nope. I don't know. I don't know. Did we not even get a checkpoint? I don't think so. Nope, didn't get one. All right, yeah, we didn't make it to the door. Got stuff to do tonight. The plans may change. All right, not tonight. I gotcha. Been so busy with work, the house, D&D, and joining my friend's werewolf TTRPG game. I don't know if I'm going to be up on buzzing in on any trivia. I don't know. You might know way more than me. We'll see. We'll see. Wolf said he was going to stomp me in trivia a couple of months ago. Let's see about that. We'll see. Maybe you will. Supposed to get a nor'easter tomorrow morning. Oh, that's right. Getting a nor'easter up there in the northeast. That's right. Yeah, you guys occasionally get those. Down here we get freaking tornadoes and hurricanes. You guys in the north mostly get nor'easters and occasionally a hurricane. Like, remember Hurricane Sandy hit your area, Go 10? That was insane. I remember being like, holy shit, that's going to be really bad because they're not used to getting hurricanes like that up there. You'll try? We'll see. Gonna be fun either way. It's always a good time no matter what happens in the game. But be ready to hit those buttons quickly to buzz in. Is there a safer way to do this part? Maybe just keep going? Just keep going, okay. Alright, there's more spawns there than in Loop 1, it feels like. Be fun. I just want to manage people's expectations. I kind of feel like that too, because I won a couple of games of that, and now people like think I won't ever lose again. And last time I played in Rat Jeopardy, I lost. So yeah, anything can happen. Absolutely anything. Of course, the question I missed at the end was about a 3D game, so a big surprise there. I don't know shit about the era of 3D gaming. I just checked myself out of that. All my friends at school, a lot of them were talking about, man, have you seen Ocarina of Time? I was like, yeah, I own it. I bought it. It's not very impressive. I'm going to go back and play Doom. I was playing Doom years before this Ocarina 3D stuff came out, and Doom was way more impressive. So, yeah. The day you saw Link in 3D was the greatest day of your life, but to me, it was Tuesday. I'd already seen games like that. I've been playing Doom and stuff on PC for years before that ever came out. Alright, this is going a little bit better this time. Can I hit this guy from the back? I can. I was gonna say, that better be hurting him. I better be doing something. Alright, this went a lot better on this run. We'll be rooting for you, just 5% for Mixer. God damn it! I knew it! Cypher Epsilon, welcome in. What's going on? How you doing today, man? Good to see you. Fun thing is that Doom and Ocarina are both among my all-time favorite games. It's funny that I compare those because I was like so into Doom and I was into Quake and like Heretic and Hexen and all those games that had come out in that era. I played through them all, loved them all, Duke Nukem 3D. So by the time Ocarina of Time and all that stuff was coming out, I was like, dude, this is not impressive to me. Oh, great, birds are here. All right, cool, and frogs. Okay. I was gonna say, can that get me from there? Oh, it can. It most definitely can. All right. Thought I was, well, there went the whip upgrade into the quicksand. You take 4 damage from everything. I guess that's just gonna be a thing with every enemy. All right, birds are here. And they're dead. Dune's my favorite of those who prefer Duke 3D's approach to map design with recognizable locations. Map design had improved by the time Duke Nukem 3D had come out. And you had like destructible environments and stuff. That was kind of cool. I like that. So yeah, seeing Quake and Duke Nukem 3D was like the step forward after the Doom games and stuff. So that was fun to see. But then for me, Ocarina came after all that, so it just wasn't impressive. People keep wondering why I wasn't like blown away by Ocarina of Time. It was just very basic and bland to me by that point. Shredder's original name was Razor Sharp Perforation Man. Sorry, I can't even talk. No, I thought his original name was Oroku Saki, but yeah, you're probably right, J-Mon. I can't even talk. What's up, J-Mon? Welcome in. Yeah, I thought it was Oroku Saki, but I'm probably wrong. Quake 2 commercial was beyond crazy. I don't even remember it because I didn't like Quake 2. By that point, I was done with first-person shooters. It came and went real quick for me. I was like, okay, I'm done now. Quake 2 came out, Quake 3 came out, didn't care. Wasn't interested. Was done by that point. All right, I see the bat. I see the bat. You're not gonna do anything. I see you. His original name was Bob Thompson. He owned a car dealership. Sounds like something I would have said when I can't figure out somebody's name. Okay, I remember that. Because I couldn't remember the monkey's name in Aladdin, so I called him Thompson. I came up with, that was close. Did that, what? Did spikes actually hit me right there? I can't believe that happened. Are you serious with that? I can't believe that right there. That was insane. All right, where do you break through the floor? How did that happen? I want to know. Maybe I hit the spikes on the ceiling. I'm not sure. It looked like I missed them from my point of view. Will this guy be at the Jeopardy game tomorrow? I hope so. I hope. Need to play Fashion Police Squad as the Doom Engine X Project Runway. It's the funniest FPS you'll ever play, and it's actually good. Fashion Runway with Doom. That sounds fascinating. Brittany is in Splatterhouse. We're gonna play Splatterhouse on we're gonna play that on we're gonna play that on Friday coming up. We're gonna play Splatterhouse 3 on difficult mode and try and get the good ending. That's what we're gonna try. Don't bet on it happening though. That is going to be insane. Who's played Splatterhouse 3? That game is so hard. Is there anything here? No. Can't reach that, all right. Oh yeah, they're frozen in the ice. I see them. Thought I could hit him before he hit me. I was wrong. Oh yeah, wow, they put that skeleton in a really bad spot right there. All right, back him up, back him up. Back him up! All right, perfect. Just what I wanted. I don't even remember that clip, Link. I'm gonna have to look at that later. That's hilarious. Antari, thank you. Thank you for clipping that. I appreciate any clips you guys make of anything that happens here. It helps me create the rage montages. It makes a big difference. So if you like those rage montages, please continue to make clips. It helps me out a lot. I can make my own clips, but that takes a lot of time. It's way easier when you guys just clip stuff as it happens live. Why does the boomerang make such a weird noise in this game? Sounds like Microsoft Sam. Remember that program that was like an older version of Windows? That had like a text-to-speech thing? That's what that sounds like. Alright, I guess we don't even need to kill that guy. Just keep going. It's the farterang. Oh, great. Now I can't unhear that. cannot hear it. We're due for a bunch of new ones. I've got 2 in the works, Link. 2 are being worked on right now. So hopefully those will be done at some point, but I have started the process. That's the easiest boss in the game. That is the easiest boss in this entire game. And one of the easiest bosses in the entire Castlevania series. I didn't even let him have a chance to summon the demon. Because if you don't kill that guy quickly, it summons like a giant demon in the middle of the screen. Not this time. Not today. Future Rush, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope your day's going good. Welcome on in. Cypher, that sounds insane. I'll have to look into that one. I like Doom stuff though, like Doom mods. Oh, this is where this game really starts getting hard at this stage. The stage is brutal. I think we get the Bloody Tears theme during it though. Yeah. So we get good music, because I probably will die a lot on this level. I think the best rendition of the Bloody Tears theme is actually Castlevania 2, the first game it was in. That's my opinion though. What do you guys think? Everybody should know this music. It's the definitive Castlevania song. Agreed, okay. Woody is with me. But it's so good in Castlevania 2, holy crap. Oh yeah, we can start getting, oh, it's time for Medusa heads. All right, that's right, they start appearing on this stage. All right, yeah, you gotta duck under that. Hit him with the farterang. There we go, perfect. Perfect, all right, good. Only have 1 life. I should probably just start over. We'll see how far we make it. This Medusa at the end of this stage is hard, way harder than the original Castlevania. I remember that. I wonder if this game's got any ROM hacks. I'll have to look. We don't really need them though. It's got 6 loops. That's plenty of content for this game. ROM hacks are good for like Castlevania 1 where there's not a lot of content. Best rendition besides the OG? Maybe Rondo of Blood. Rondo of Blood's rendition of Bloodlines is really good too. This one's not bad. This one's not bad at all. Oh yeah, I remember this. I remember this. We got some free goodies in here, and we have bats as well. Okay, the bats have been the worst enemy so far on Loop 2. This game's Bloody Tears my favorite. Yeah, this one's really good too. Most are pretty good. I think we want to use the holy water here because I think it's good against that guy that's made out of stained glass. I remember that guy giving me problems. Super Castlevania 4, it's also good on that one too. I don't like that level that it plays on in Super Castlevania 4. That level's terrible. Can I not get to that? Okay, I can. Just barely, okay. That's like my least favorite level in Super Castlevania 4 is the one that Bloody Tears plays on. That level always kills me a lot. I gotta get good at that game. I've never even done a 1 credit clear of Castlevania 4. I'm missing out. I'm just not good at that one. Future Rush, you were working on like a deathless leather whip run of that. Remember when Proto did that a while back? And I can't even do a 1 credit clear with all the sub weapons and stuff of that one. That one's damn hard. Everybody says that one's so easy. Yeah, it's not. You get to the end with like the gears and stuff where you have to make all those precise jumps. Dude, game's hard. I don't care what anyone says. It's a hard game. Especially on a first playthrough. Man, this guy. Happy Duty, welcome in. Yeah, this is a remake of Castlevania 1 on PlayStation 1. No one talks about this game. It is very, 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 just ignored. I guess would be a good way to describe this game as being ignored. Because by the time PlayStation 1 was out, people were too focused on 3D to care about this. Unfortunately, even though this is a good game. Spike ball chasing you, that level scares me. And me too, that level gives me high levels of anxiety. I've never been good at Castlevania 4, and levels like that make it 100 times worse. Guess we just got another retro achievement. They're turned on. Can you hit these? No, okay. All right, this run's going pretty good on this level. I don't know if we'll beat it this run, but I needed to re-familiarize myself with this level. They didn't, this is not a girl. They did not make Simon a girl. It's a guy with long hair. It is possible for a guy to have longer hair. I hope you know that, Shorster. You didn't know that, right? Just making sure. You need to play this. Happy Duty, play it. It's good. It's really good. And that's not pink. He's not wearing pink. That looks like brown to me. Brownish red. I don't see anything pink. I don't remember how to dodge that. I don't remember how to avoid that. There's a way to do it. I clearly don't remember. All right, we have the triple holy water. I don't know how useful that's going to be here, though. Can they jump down here? Or they're just going to stay up there and make my life a living hell. Yeah, they're going to stay up there. Okay. Yeah. God damn, what? What? Now I have nothing. I lost the holy... Oh, and I'm back here again. There's no checkpoint in that part? Wow, all the way back here. I thought we had got the checkpoint at those stairs. I guess not. All right. It's fine. Shorster can take Simon. I'll take Lorraine. All right, that sounds good, Vanilla. Good call. He did kind of ask for that, didn't he? It's a brand new family member, Simone Belmont. Simone Belmont, yeah. There's another game on Game Boy with Sonia Belmont. I don't think she's a canon character, but there is Castlevania Legends, I believe, and it's Sonia Belmont. I have done that one on stream a long time ago, but I guess we need a whip-only run of that one. I have not played that in a long time. That's what they want. I fucked it up again, didn't I? I did. How close to these can... What? The ghost respawn? That didn't happen last time. How close can I be to these without getting hurt? That's what they want you to do. It's perfect. All right. A little too late now, but now I know how to do it. I would love a Simone Belmont. That would be cool, wouldn't it? Is the girl, Rydia, is the girl Shanoa in, Dude, what? What is this, like, locking on with bones thing? That was, like, the perfect shot. And now there's bats. Okay, cool. All right, well, this run's gone. This run absolutely imploded. Wow, just like that, the run's over. Is Shanoa related to the Belmonts at all from Castlevania Order of Ecclesia? I do need to do that one on stream. Because that's a Metroidvania Castlevania that you said is actually difficult, so looking forward to playing that. Is Shanoa related to the Belmonts? No. She's not a Belmont. Okay, no. Well, okay, Wolf says no as well. Okay, so you guys would know. That's why I'm asking. Shanoa's a hottie, says Goten. Yeah, I've seen her. I've seen her, yeah. It's a very good-looking game. And from what you guys have told me, I would like it. Okay, I learned how to do this part at least on this run, so this run was not all for naught. The ghost is gonna screw me over. No, there's that bad. Yeah. Well, this run is, like I said, it's done. It's done. Order of Ecclesia does look really good. Most of the Metroidvania ones are like easy games, but I've been told that one is anything but easy. I do not know how we're gonna do that. I need to get there with the axe. That's what we need right there. We need the axe. We need to get there with the axe to have any shot of that. All right, let's go ahead and save it. Let's save. Portrait of Ruin is, oh, Portrait of Ruin, I forgot about that. Yeah, you streamed that one a while back and did a full playthrough of it from beginning to end, and that one's really good. You have the Jonathan and Charlotte, that's right. Filthy Cur, welcome in. Thank you for the 205 stream streak. Yeah, this is Easy Game Saturday, that's right. Loop 2. of Castlevania Chronicles hard mode. Easy Saturday. Yep, you got it. Thank you for the 205 stream streak, man. Welcome in. Hope your day is going good. I do like this Castlevania a lot. Like I said, I think this one's underrated. It doesn't get any love. It doesn't get much talk. It's all about, for most people when they talk about Castlevania these days, it's all about Symphony of the Night. I get it. It's a really good game. I streamed it. It's fine. It's good. But it's not my kind of Castlevania game. This is what I like. I like the linear ones that have a lot of difficulty. This is me. We all have our preferences. But yes, Symphony of the Night, very good game. I played it without armor or whatever. I did a no armor run. That made it more, that spiced it up a little bit. Okay, we got the watch. Let's go ahead and use it. This would be a good spot to use it. Perfect, that's what I wanted. Getting what I wanted. Rondo is really good. I love Rondo. Wolf, I'm looking forward to our Rondo co-stream coming up on the 21st, I believe it is, or something like that, on the Castlevania Marathon. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna do a whip-only run. Good times will be had. I don't know if I should have switched weapons there. I think that was stupid. I need to get the axe. That's the weapon I want now, is the axe. That is going to be a good time. You played the newer games like Bloodstained or Curse of the Moon, not really Castlevania, made to be similar? Not yet, but I'm looking forward to them. Home Slice, they look really good. I believe they're made by some of the former original Castlevania developers. Curse of the Moon and those like. But I do think I would enjoy those quite a bit. There's the axe. That's what I wanted. Yes, sir. That should help with the skeletons in the next section. We'll see. I did it. I hacked right through the wall. What are you going to do about it? I hacked right through that wall. Deal with it. Symphony of the Night, no pits in a Castlevania game. Blasphemy. I know, right? This just doesn't feel normal. You got to have pits in a Castlevania game to feel more authentic. That's not going to work, is it? No, they're just going to respawn. Oh my god, how are we going to do this? And that did not go according to what I wanted. All right. And I could go... Really? All right, now we have to go back and get health. Now we got to go back and get health. I got no choice. There is a wall meat over here. A randomizer of Symphony of the Night sounds fun because that's going to add difficulty and it's going to create some bad situations, Rydia, from what I saw. Remember that one you did a while back? I don't remember the name of the boss. It was that undead, it was the corpse that's like hanging from the ceiling or whatever. And it made you fight that, but you barely had enough stuff to deal with it. It almost felt like that part was broken, because that was like a little bit too hard for like what the randomizer gave. So I remember that very well. I was like, this is really bullshitty what it did to you in this randomizer. All right, you're supposed to go up and right here. Yeah, a randomizer would be fun. It really would be. I haven't done a randomizer for any game yet. I'm kind of see what a Zelda 2 one would be like for me. That would be really good, because you guys know what a Zelda 2 fanboy I am. Everybody's like, no, I don't like Zelda 2. That one's bad. I like the one with the fairy yelling at you. That's my favorite. I like the fairy. I like being yelled at. Rando Symphony Night sounds interesting. It does. It would be fun. All right, let's get this. All right, I'm in good shape. I am in good shape to reach the boss, I hope. Love Zelda 2 myself. I'd love to hear that. Rando Zelda 2s are pretty cool. Yes, sir. I'm going to try one at some point. That'd be fun. Sometimes you get something broken that lets you kill everything fast, and other times you get like a twig and everything takes a million hits. Yeah, that would be the fun of it, just not knowing what's coming up. I did not want holy water! Oh my god! I forgot that was holy water! Well, I may have just ruined this whole run. Holy water is not going to get me past those skeletons. Well, that sucks. All right, I forgot it was there. It's actually there in the original game, too. There's a holy water in that spot. Link to the Past randos are really good. I've seen a few of those played as well, yes. Can't go wrong with Link to the Past. I know healers out there going, I don't like Link to the Past. I'm using sub-weapon deal, I know! I've never done Loop 2 before. Maybe, like I said though, maybe in the future we can do a run of Loop 2 without sub-weapon. Maybe we can at some point. Maybe I can actually hit these guys with this from here. Are you kidding me? That didn't hit them? No way. No way. There's got to be a way to do it. How did that not... Dude, I'm being cheated right now. No, how useless is holy water? What the hell? If I walk up there, they'll kill me. I don't believe what's happening right now. It doesn't do shit. So my strategy is walk up the stairs and hope they don't hit me. Great strategy, right? Somehow it worked. All right, so... Oh, God, I forgot. This sucks. I forgot about this guy. All right, maybe we can kill him with holy water. Okay, at least I think it's doing damage. Yeah, that's hitting him. Not go according to plan. Okay, great. Now we get to do the skeletons again. That's my favorite part of this whole section, is those skeletons on the steps. So now we get to do that part again. That's gonna be fun. Saw that coming. I forgot that happened. And you know what? Maybe I can drop down. Maybe when that happens, I can just fall off the ledge. Of course, all they want to give me here is holy water. It's like the worst weapon you could have for this section. I forgot. You cannot do that. Holy shit. What a kick in the nuts. Chow Yun Chin, welcome in. Adoxium, what's up? Strider, welcome in. No, I have not finished Demon's Crest yet. I have not finished Demon's Crest. I will, though. We're going to get that ready to go for... I'm going to do the extra legwork for that off stream, and then I'm going to finish up the last part of Demon's Crest on stream. No, you're not... You haven't missed that. That's going to happen. That was close. That was closer. The ghost is gonna get me. I knew it! I knew it! That ghost respawns! It's the worst possible spot it could be! And good, now we made it to the stairs with no health again. And holy water, which won't hit skeletons. Oh, you drop down here? No! No! Why? Oh my god, this is terrible. This level is not easy on Loop 1. Loop 2, it's a whole different thing. Alright, we need to get there with more health. That ghost is gonna respawn and screw me over again. I can feel it coming. This is such a good Castlevania game, though. If you wanted a new remake of Castlevania 1 with more content and more difficulty, I would highly recommend this game. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit filthy, Curry. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit. I like it. I appreciate the difficulty. People are like, Mixer win Silent Hill, Mixer win Resident Evil, and those kind of games. No, I don't do those kind of games. I do this kind of stuff. This is the content you see on my channel. This kind of gameplay. All right, he jumped down here a minute ago. I'm trying to get him to do it again. Are you not going to do it again? You did it a minute ago. Not going to ever do that again, right? No, why would you do that again? It might make my job easier. It's so bullshitty. Well, I only got hit once. All right, stupid stained glass man is going to be a problem. All right, here he is again. All right, maybe I can do it from here. I can't reach him from here. This is not gonna, nope, that's not gonna work, is it? Nope. Actually, maybe I can, hold up. No, holy water won't hit the platform. Not gonna happen, is it? Nope. All right, I'll have to do it from over here then. Medusa's right past this. Can I walk in between? I cannot walk in between that, okay. How are we gonna do this? Dude, that stained glass is just gonna hit me. How are you supposed to dodge all that shit? Jesus Christ. No, don't hit me now. Oh, why? God damn it! Ah, Beard Man, welcome in. No, not a single person, Filthy Curves, ever asked about Castlevania Chronicles Loop 2 hard mode. Not a single person. It's always Silent Hill this, Resident Evil that. It's never this. No one's ever asked about all red Irmers running Ghosts and Goblins either. That, surprisingly, has never been brought up. Not once. I don't know what I'm doing at this point. My mind's broken because of what just happened there. Yeah, this is still probably going to be easier than Ghosts and Goblins. Oops, all Irmers. This will be better than that, right? You like the shirt? Yeah, I had to get my Castlevania shirt out for today. I try and match whatever shirt I wear for the day for like whatever I'm playing, but sometimes I just can't do that. I need to get more shirts. I've had these for a while. I need to get some new ones. I don't think that ghost respawns in loop 1. I don't remember having to deal with that. Oh, it came back again! Oh my god, run, 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 run. You're gonna make it, you're gonna make it. All right, now we're gonna get hit by the bones and die. That's okay. This is... No! Lobs, welcome on in. How you doing today? Oh, this is terrible. Celestial, what's going on? Huge, what's up? Yeah, I finished Ghosts and Goblins yesterday. The Oops All Irmer run is done. It's complete, and that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that, because I love me some Ghosts and Goblins. I love this, too. I love Loop 2 of Castlevania Chronicles on hard mode. It's fine. It's good. This is what you want. Nobody asked for this content, but that's what they're getting. Like, a lot of the challenges I come up with, nobody has ever requested them. I just make them up on my own, because I'm looking for more fun ways to play games. I'm looking for more. But no, it's all about Mixer, time for Resident Evil. No, it's not time for it. It's not my kind of game. I've had to explain that like a billion different times. What are you supposed to do there to deal with that? I really don't know. I have no idea. Lobs, I am good, and I hope you are too. You and I need to play some Capcom versus SNK 2 at some point. That is such a good fighting game. I only first played it like a year ago. I didn't know what I was missing. That is so good. It's got so many great characters. Look at what the skeleton pulled. Of course, he jumps down when I don't want him to do that. Now I don't have enough health to take a hit from the stained glass. Boy, this is going from bad to worse. How much worse could this go right now? All right, here's my next idea. Got something new to try here. You like that clip last night from Proto's channel? No, not at all. Of like the million clips on your channel, Wolf, it picked that one. Let's see if you can get me down here. I think I just figured it out. Of all the clips, Wolf, it had to pick that one. It had to. I couldn't believe it. We're gonna play some Street Fighter. We need to play some, Beard Man. We need to play some for sure. I love me some Street Fighter. Most versions I like, believe it or not now. I even got to like Third Strike a little bit, if you can believe it. That's unnatural for me, but I found a character I like in it. All right, we finally made it to Medusa. How's this gonna go? The bosses haven't been that different on Loop 2. The levels are way harder. Don't you whip me. Ow. No, she could've... Okay, we made it to Medusa. We learned how to fight the stained glass guy. Big progress on that run. That was excellent. I'll take that all day long right there. All right, this run has a good chance of beating the level this time. That was a good learning run. That was all kinds of progress. That's the way you got to look at it when you're doing a challenge run. If you learn something on a run, even if it fails to kill the boss that run, it was a good one. All right, we know what to do from now on. Progress, you can pick the game mixer. Which Street Fighter do you want to play? There's so many good choices. There's so many good ones. You and I have played what so far? We played Street Fighter, regular Street Fighter, Street Fighter 2 Super Turbo, and we've done Street Fighter Alpha. I've played you in both those so far, Beard Man. I guess we could play one of those again. We could even do Third Strike. I play Akuma in Third Strike. So I'm not a Chun-Li main in that game. This did not work for me. Earth to Hunter! Oh my god, we're getting an Earth to Hunter raid! Dude, welcome on in! Thank you so much for the raid! Alpha 2, I've never actually played Alpha 2. I've only played Alpha 3. I'm way behind in my learning. Earth to Hunter, dude, welcome on in. What's going on? Third Strike is good. I play Hugo and Makoto. Oh boy, you're gonna 360 me with Hugo. And Makoto, you're gonna use those little slide-in punches that are really fast. We'll have some good fights though. It'll be fun. I'm not good at Third Strike. I don't know how to parry. I just don't parry. I just do like a no parry challenge when I play that game because I don't like that mechanic. So that cripples my ability to ever really be good at it, but that's okay. Earth to Hunter, how did the stream go, man? I appreciate the raid very much. What are you working on? We're doing a little Castlevania Loop 2 here. And it's going pretty good, honestly. I can't complain. We just learned, I think, how to get through this level. So some progress is being made. I'm kind of having to relearn this game for Loop 2, which honestly I don't mind a bit because this is a very fun game. You love this game? Good! So you know about this game. Good! I'm very happy to hear that. I feel like this game is just overlooked and underrated. I am thrilled to hear it. And it goes up to Loop 6 too, so if you want a lot of Castlevania Chronicles content, you have it available in this great game. Maybe working on Deathless Nightmare on... Oh, that's right, you were playing Nightmare on Elm Street. You gonna go for a Deathless run? I hope you're not. I really hope you're not gonna try that. I think that might be like harder than Deathless Battletoads is Deathless Nightmare on Elm Street. That would be sheer hell. Just beating that game, I think, would be plenty. That's a hard game. We beat Nightmare on Elm Street, did some I Have No Mouth, but I Miss Scream for Spookums Fest. Okay, that's your Spookums Fest game, gotcha. Well done on Nightmare on Elm Street, a difficult first playthrough, way above average in difficulty. Who else has played Nightmare on Elm Street on NES? I feel like that's another underrated, overlooked game. because it's got LJN on it. People are like, oh God, LJN is gonna suck. It's actually a fun game, but yeah, it's hard. It is above average difficulty in all aspects, I would say. It's one of those limited continues games where it's where there's a lot of die to learn. But it's fun. I do enjoy it a lot. I have not played Blasphemous. That's like a 2D game. Everybody wants to say that's like a 2D Dark Souls or whatever. Everybody, you know, it's like another hard game that everybody's like, that's like Souls-like, right? I'm like, no, probably not. It's got, you play as like a knight guy with armor and stuff, and everybody sees that and they're like, oh, Souls-like. And I'm like, really, Souls-like because it's a guy with armor? What about Ghosts and Goblins like? That's a guy with armor. Nobody ever says that because nobody likes Ghosts and Goblins but me. Where's the love for Ghosts and Goblins? Not here. Not here. Goten doesn't like NES Ghosts and Goblins. Jax doesn't like it. Wolf doesn't like it. I guess Rad and I are the only people on Earth that like that game. Only hate NES G&G. I know, but I love it! I have learned to love G&G. Okay, Beardman's with me at least. Salt and Sanctuary was okay, but I never finished it. I've seen it before, but I've never done anything with that game. But I've seen it. I know what it is. Super and G&G ain't too bad. All right, Jax, I'll take that. That's not pure hatred or dislike. That's you'll accept it. That's good enough for me. Anytime somebody says they'll accept a Ghost and Goblins game, I'm happy. I think you just have to get hit right there. I don't know how to avoid anything right there, but this time we have the axe. So this time I can kill the skeletons, but is this gonna help me against the stained glass dude? You're gonna move right over here. Those rotating blades reminds me of Dragon's Lair. Yes, gray numbers. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Same exact type of trap right there from Dragon's Lair NES as well. Gray numbers, welcome in. But yet, same thing. I like Dragon's Lair on NES. I know that's not a popular opinion either. I like that game. I thought it was a lot of fun to figure out. But that is probably not a game for everybody because it is very frustrating. That game is like the epitome of die to learn. All right, I'm trying to, once this guy takes enough hits, he's going to do that. And then we're going to fall. And then we're going to fall again, and all that crap is going to miss me. May jump on that G&G once I get things in line. Please do, Antares. Please do. I want to hear your thoughts. Trash Cat, welcome in. Simon looks naked. Yeah, his legs are completely unprotected. His arm is mostly unprotected. He's like wearing an armband or something, but those thighs and knees are completely exposed. I would not have gone into battle with armor that was like that, but Simon's got to do his thing, I guess. Multi-Pack, welcome in. Trash Cat, Okie Dokie Bear, welcome in. Hope you guys are all doing good today. Taurus, welcome in as well. Welcome to Taurus also. Good to see you. We are doing some Castlevania here, and it is going pretty good. We made it to the boss on this run. This is a hard Medusa fight. I have beat the Loop 1 Medusa with Leather Whip only, but this is Loop 2, so I'm taking more damage. All right, you can block those. You can duck under that. Oh, she's closing the gap on me. Ah! Oh, you want to switch sides? I'm going to go behind you. It's like a fighting game. You're going to get crossed up. Okay, that did not work. Holy shit, no! Oh my god! Finish her! Yes! Got her! Oh my god, she's gone! See, I had to learn the level. That's what I needed to do. Those like first 3 runs were awful, but I learned the level. And the fight. Ooh, that was nasty. Chili Conwan, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. What are you working on? Playing Hollow Knight. Okay. Where are you in Hollow Knight? Hollow Knight's really good. I've done it. Actually, I've streamed it many years ago before I knew you guys. Thank you for the GGs, guys. Thank you so much. Taurus, that fight's not very good whip only. That's always been a bit of an issue, fight for whip only. Thankfully, the axe made a difference. Oh my god, this is my least favorite level in the game. This is my least favorite level with the hardest boss too. Goten, you remember when you were working through this? Remember the fun of this level and this boss? I just made it to the city. Okay, I know exactly where you are. I know where you are. Chili Con Juan, thank you so much for the raid, man. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for getting shout out for him. I appreciate that very much as well. We know so many cool streamers here. Kim Kong, what's going on, dude? Good to see you. Hope your day's going well, sir. Buckle up. Yeah, it's about to get nasty. This level is not fun. This, to me, is the hardest, like, regular level of this entire game. This and the final stage are the two hardest, by far. And then you have the level with death, and you have the level with the little dolls and stuff. Those aren't nearly as bad as this one, I don't think. Oh, yeah, you get Medusa heads here. We do have the axe still. That could help. And then there's the part where the gears roll at you. I hate that part. Rydia, not only is this level obnoxious, but as you've described, the music doesn't really help the feeling of being on this level at all. It's like a worst case scenario type thing. But at least I carried over the axe from the previous level, so that's going to help get some of these skeletons dead. Music I like is chaotic, but yet is in order. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. Everyone's favorite song, that's right. Get used to it. We might be here for a while. This werewolf boss at the end of this level is also the hardest boss in the game, because it's so fast. All right, that's a good start. Oh yeah, there's this like middle set. That's gonna be a low shot, and that's gonna be really okay. Mappy Man, what's up? Great Simon Belmont. We were talking about that earlier. The Simon Belmont from Captain N. We were actually talking about that in stream earlier. So now you're bringing the emote in. Perfect. Perfect. Oh shit, oh, that was stupid. Oh my god, that was dumb. By the way, there's Medusa heads right there, and you gotta be ready for them. Oh, come on, stop it. That's really grinding my gears right now. Yeah, that was a terrible joke, I know. Simon Belmont promises to protect all beautiful princesses. That's what he used to say. He used to try and hit on the princess and Captain N all the time. What was her name? Lana, I think her name was. I had a crush on her when I was a kid. Big surprise. Oh my god, that was fast. All right, we're good. We're good. I survived. Oh yeah, I remember this. Okay. This is such a good Castlevania game. Highly recommend this game if you haven't played it. Okay, how do we do this? Like this? Now we got... Oh, I'm in trouble, I'm in trouble, I'm in trouble, I'm in trouble! No, okay. Better than being on the spikes, it's all good. Oh yeah, we gotta... Is there wall meat over here, or are we just gonna get hit by flea men? Nothing? Wow, okay. You'll get nothing like it. Wish I got it back in the day. Dude, this would have been a great game to pick up. But I bet everybody was just too much into 3D. And that's okay. A lot of people didn't see 3D gaming until PlayStation 1 and N64. But for me, like I said, I'd already been playing PC 3D games for many years before the Ocarina era started. So that didn't impress me at all. People just are in disbelief that it didn't. I was like, oh, so? All right, watch out for the gears. I gotta remember where they all are. It's been a while. One like right there, yeah. Does it come back and hit me? Yep, comes back. All right. All right, how do I stop that from happening? How am I gonna avoid that? We did get to the checkpoint though, I think. Yes, okay. Practice a lot of Third Strike. Maybe I can win against Mixer, the best retro gamer on the planet. I am not the best retro gamer on the planet. You would destroy me in Third Strike. That's like my weakest Street Fighter. You want to make me put me up against a fight, somebody in Street Fighter, don't pick Third Strike. That is definitely my weakest. Because I don't like the parry mechanic in that game. I feel like that's just not Street Fighter to me, but that's my opinion. It's too foreign. Oh, I remember this. I don't mind Third Strike now. I can play it. I found the character I like in it. But it still feels very awkward to me to play that game. Should I bother trying to get that over and over? I've tried for like an hour to like get over here. I never can figure out how to make this jump. See, I don't know how to do it. This would be one of those things you'd have to sit back and practice for a long time. I'm not going to do that. We'll just move on. There might be, see, there's wall meat here. We don't need anything else. We're fine. Gorak, welcome in. What's going on? Good to see you, dude. Gorak, welcome. Have you played this? I got to ask everybody if they played this. See, that's another problem Tara shows. There's no Morrigan to pick in Third Strike. I can't play as Morrigan. That's a problem. And Chun-Li is not good in that game. Well, actually, she is good, but I don't know how to play her. So I have a lot of problems with that game, but at least I found a character I can play. That's really all that matters. I played it and I can't beat it, says Shadow Play. Okay. Fair enough. Don't believe him. He's been practicing. Really, I have been practicing that. I'm not gonna lie. I have been practicing that, but it's kind of like a one-trick pony thing. If I can't pull that off in an actual fight, it's not gonna matter much. But I'm not gonna lie. I have practiced that before. I have to rely on that kind of crap if I'm not gonna use the game's like main mechanic of parrying. I gotta come up with something that's gonna help. And that's one thing I can't actually do is that. You have your sources. I hit Maddie with it when we were playing. Last time he and I played it, I hit him with that. What? There's like 8 gears now. There's way more. What? There's more gears than there used to be. I don't know how to deal with this anymore. It feels like there's like twice as many. I have no idea. All right, well, we'll try again. Chun-Li and Ken are the best in Third Strike. Yes, you were right, but I can't play Chun-Li in that game. They changed her too much. It's like a different character, and I can't do it anymore. It's just too, it's like playing a different game. I guess we'll just stick with the axe. I don't need any of this crap. All right, we have to hurry too, because there is a timer. I love Chronicles. This is my top 5 Castlevania games. Go Rec, I am thrilled to hear that. As I was saying earlier, this game doesn't get enough love. People don't talk about it enough. And I am glad you like it. Because the first time I played this game years ago, I thought it was great. I don't know how to avoid. Maybe if I go all the way to the right there, or all the way to the left, that won't hit me. I gotta learn how to do this at some point. We're not that far from the boss. I just have to learn how to do this gear section. This is like my favorite part of playing a game is learning how all the different mechanics and stuff work. Where's the gear? I know it's gonna be there. Where is it? It's right there, okay. This is my favorite part of gaming, is the learning part is what's fun. All right, maybe I can just kill this with the axe. All right, yeah. All right, we're doing good. The gears are the worst, but yeah, the gears are the worst part about the level. I don't like the N64 Zeldas either, nor Mario 64. What do you think of Breath of the Wild? Bought it for Wii U, but it wasn't for me either. All right, Breath of the Wild I have never played, but from what I have seen of it, I would probably like it more than Ocarina, because Breath of the Wild seems like a 3D Zelda 1 in a way, where you can just like chart your own path completely. So I might like Breath of the Wild a lot more than Ocarina. I haven't tried it, but from what I've seen of it, I might like it more. Look at all this shit. All right, well, that went better, but not... I forgot that there was one over there, too. God damn it. All right, well, that went better, but not great. All right, well, did we learn anything from that run? Maybe a little bit. All right, we're at the boss. I have no health for this boss fight. This is the worst boss in the game. All right, let's see how long I last against the werewolf lady. She's right here. Oh, great, I missed the... What the shit happened there? Nothing good. All right, well, I guess we're back down here again. Oh my God, that was terrible. I don't know how I even missed that jump. I have not a clue. Just chalk that up to stupidity and move on. Wow, that was terrible. I like Breath of the Wild much more than Ocarina. It gave me the indeed the Zelda 1 vibe of discovering the map. See, that's what I was thinking, Grimdark. That's what I was kind of thinking when I saw some Breath of the Wild played. I was getting Zelda 1 vibes from it, which is a good vibe to get because I love Zelda 1. But like, Ocarina just didn't do anything for me. And that's like the most highest rated video game of all time, and I swear to God it's not because it's a good game, it's because people remember being excited that Link was in 3D, not for the gameplay. I will go to my grave thinking that. People are going to disagree with me, but that's okay too. Piece of shit gear, god damn it. Alright, doesn't respawn, does it? I don't think so. You're supposed to move all the way to the left to avoid that one. I didn't do it. Mason was so shocked his eyes would have popped out of his head, he would have said, pause and said, excuse me while I pick up my eyes and put them back in. That just happened, basically. Exactly what happened. TJ, what's up, man? Welcome in. I'm getting abused by these stupid gears. This part's really obnoxious. And you really have to know what's coming up to avoid them. TJ, welcome in. Alright, so it's a Breath of the Wild I think you'll like, but there might be too open world searching for you to like the game as a whole, but I don't know. I think I might enjoy it, vanilla, I really do, from what I've looked at. I really think there's a chance I would enjoy that game. And I don't say that about just like any 3D game. I think there's a legit shot with that one. That is what I wanted to do, and I did it that time. Perfect. All right, good. That was nice. All right, get this out of here before it hits me. All right, that one's gonna roll over. I knew, yeah, the eyeball thing was in the way. I knew it. I saw that coming a mile away. How is that rolling up the stairs? That's unrealistic. I took physics class in school. I know how physics work. That would not roll up the stairs. I'm sorry. I got a decent grade in physics. I actually did some work in that class because it was kind of cool. All right, maybe we'll get the werewolf lady this time. Maybe I can make the jump. Okay, that's dead. I actually had a highlight sub back in the day, all the goof in Galliant sections. When was that, Goten? When was that? That must have been a while back, right? That must have been back in the ancient times. It's a memory test and it's ass. Sorry for my language. No, that's fine. That's fine. I agree. Now watch me get destroyed here. I don't really remember how to do this fight. I just know it's hard. She throws stuff. God damn it! Hit me with the 6! Okay, that wasn't too terrible, right? That was a decent run. All right, let's try again. Back to the beginning. That's all right. Progress was made on that run. That is all well and good. Exorcist 9000, welcome in. Late 80s, early 90s. Okay, that's what I was thinking. It had to be back in the old days. I got Watcher 6. God damn it. Exorcist, welcome in. Got hit with the 6 to 9. I did. That werewolf ain't right. All right, that was a good run. We made some progress on that run. I got better with the gears. Each run needs to be a little bit better than the previous one, and we'll get there. How did you hit me? Those are the same skeletons from Castlevania 3 that walk around with the sword. Same ones. All right, let's give it another shot. Battlefield 6, what is that? Battlefield, what is that, a Call of Duty game? Call of Duty Battlefield 6, is that a real game? I bet that's a real game. That's another game people have actually asked me to play, Call of Duty. That's also not my kind of game. I get it, people want to see the popular games, but I don't play that stuff. Nobody asked for Castlevania Chronicles Loop 2 on hard mode, but that's what you're getting. Nobody asked for Red Armor Run. Nobody asked for Ghosts and Goblins Loop 12. God damn it! It's Medusa Head! You know this stuff! You've only been fighting Medusa Head since you were like 9 years old. I think you know this stuff. Quit letting them hit you. Is there a weapon over here? Yeah, I'll take that. Get him with the fartarang, right? That's a great name, Rydia. I'll go with that. As for Werewolf Deathless, is that too popular? No, you're gonna get that. That's not popular at all, which makes me even more interested in it. The less popular something is, the more I want to do it. Make something popular and I don't care. But yeah, Deathless Werewolf the Last Warrior, I would like to start getting some runs in on that. I really got to work on the waterfall level. That's where all the problems are going to begin and end at the waterfall. And then the bosses in that game are no pushover either. There's a lot of work to be done with that run. But I don't hate that game. I actually kind of like Werewolf the Last Warrior. So yeah, it'll be a bit of a grind, but that's okay. It'll be something to work on. Man, that's going to be a hell of a Deathless run. Yeah. I am so dead now unless that respawn. I'm dead. Okay, yep, those don't respawn. And you only have a second to move on them. All right, that's fine. No pacifist, no. No pacifist. Pacifist is doable in some games. It is possible to do pacifist runs in quite a few different games. But in some games, I think it's legit impossible. I don't think this could be done pacifist, this particular Castlevania game. There's no way. Castlevania 3 with Grant, very doable with pacifist. You don't have to kill anything in that game with Grant. Just get to the bosses. Grant is so mobile, he like breaks parts of the game. All the Mega Man games I've played so far have been pacifist. Mega Man 1 through 6 and Mega Man X1. I've done those all pacifist without killing any enemies with the bosses. It is doable. It takes a lot of work and a lot of trial and error, but they are doable. I just... Okay, I did it right that time. Had to remember the path you take. I did jump, dude! What? This is terrible! Why was 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9. Actually, because 5 hit Simon with 6, and that actually makes more sense. Did you ever play Dick Tracy for NES on stream? No, it's on my list to be done. Dick Tracy on NES destroyed one of my weekends. Yeah, we used to rent a game every weekend. I think a lot of people did that. Like Friday afternoon hit, you're out of school, go grab a game from Blockbuster for the weekend. And one of the games I chose one weekend was Dick Tracy. My sister and I decided, let's play Dick Tracy on NES. We haven't rented this before. So we rented it and it destroyed our weekend. Yeah, good times were had with Dick Tracy, said no one ever. But yeah, I put it on my list to stream. I remember Jack streaming it a long time ago. J-Dog was playing it recently. And Studio Scott, welcome on in. How you doing today? Good to see you, man. Hitless Maximum Carnage, how about it? No. How about a 1 credit clear of Maximum Carnage on SNES? That sounds doable. That sounds doable for a very difficult beat 'em up. Hitless, no. Well, we'll go with 1 credit clear. That should be good. That'll be hard enough. That fight with Carnage at the end is really nasty. Okay, I don't remember how I did this last time at all. I do not remember how I did this. It was like that, right? And then you just go fast. There you go. All right, got it. Of course, now I have no lives left for getting to the boss. All right, flea men are dead. Nothing. Why is there nothing there? Feels like that's a good place for wall meat, and you get nothing. Do you have time next weekend for Street Fighter on stream? I don't, maybe, we'll have to see. The best time for me to play Street Fighter with you, Beardman, would be like on a weekday when I don't have anything to do, when it's not a streaming day. We'll have to try and work that out sometime. We can maybe get in for like 30 minutes or something on just like a non-streaming day for me, if I can fit the time in for it. Oh good, I have the knife. That should actually, the knife might be good against the werewolf. That might actually be a good choice. All right, where's the eyeball? It's right there. I did not mean to get wall meat out yet. Well, I guess that fucking sucked. All right. That was really awful. Of course, I can't make that jump. I never am able to make that jump. What does Arnold Schwarzenegger call a colonoscopy? A Cameron Diaz. I'm not gonna read any more jokes. I know that. I'm never reading another joke again. You just ruined your privileges. That is not a great one. No, it's not. Quit agreeing. That is not a great one. God damn it. That's awful. Don't ever say it again. Where are the gears? You're gonna distract me from the gears. I can't get any health back at this point. No Life, welcome in. How you doing today? I'm getting distracted by all these dumb jokes. No Life, thank you for the 100 bits. Welcome on in. Well done again on finishing, what the hell's that game called? That stupid game with a guy with a big head. I hate that game. I rented it. That was another bad rental. Rad Gravity. Game's terrible. Game's awful. And well done on getting through WrestleMania last night as well. That WrestleMania game is also not very good. I remember renting that with my friend back in the day, and that was also equally, well, it wasn't as bad as it wasn't as bad as Dick Tracy. And I'm dead because the gears. The gears! God damn it! No Life, how's the day going? Thank you for the bid. So far, welcome in. How's your day going? Well done on finishing Castlevania 1 the other night. Well done. And then you're working on Castlevania 4. So a lot of Castlevania going on. Don't let Turtle Wax hear you say that. I'll tell him when he gets here. Castlevania 1 defeated, now working on 4. Hell yeah, man. Well done on getting through 1. And you've already beaten 3, because I remember when you finished that one. So now working on 4. What do you think about 4? I think 4 is harder than a lot of people give it credit for. A lot of people are like, oh, Castlevania 4 is the easiest one of all. I must disagree. I must disagree with people that say that, because it's long and there's a lot of stuff that goes on with that one. There's some new mechanics to work with. So far it's been the Castlevania games. Hell yeah, this is the time to play them. More Castlevania, less Resident Evil. People play Resident Evil all the time anyway, no matter what time of the year it is. It's like the most popular game series ever. That means I'm not playing it. 4 is good so far. Difficulty is ramping up. Definitely found Castlevania 4 easier than 4. Okay. I like hearing different opinions on how everybody's playthrough goes on these kind of games. Have you ever seen this one before or played it? This is a remake of Castlevania 1. This is Castlevania 1 with more difficulty, new levels, and that kind of stuff. This is a very good game. I would recommend this one for you at some point as well. That's a good shot right there. I'm torturing myself with Splatterhouse Arcade trying to do hitless. Yeah, that's gonna be hard. That's gonna be hard. I like Splatterhouse games. All Splatterhouse games are fun. Castlevania 4 is good. Yeah, it's good. I just suck at it. That's my weakest Castlevania game. If I had to choose one as far as what I'm bad at, that would be the one I would pick number 1. I'm just not good at that one. It doesn't vibe with me. I like it. I just suck at it. Are there any games for you guys that you like but you feel you aren't good at? Castlevania 4 is a good example for me. Another good one is Tetris and Dr. Mario. I am not good at either of those games, but I like playing them. I think they're fun. I almost was able to do it. I didn't even see that one. I didn't even see it. It was there and I didn't see it. Roll up the stairs. Oh, you're just gonna sit there and wait? I don't like these gears. They're really dumb. Get out of here. Battletoads, that's a good example. Battletoads is actually fun, but that first playthrough is kind of frustrating just a little bit. CB4 is very complex, I mean level design. I like the game, I'm just not good at it. Armored Core, I've never heard of that, AKX Media. What era of gaming is that? If it's not like super retro, I'm not gonna know what the hell it is. How you doing, AKX? Welcome in. Zombies Ate My Neighbors, that's a good example. I've never played that, but I've heard it's hard. Actually, I know it's hard. I watched Jax do a full stream of Zombies Ate My Neighbors. I've seen Stellar Death play it. So yeah, for you guys that have done zombies, I feel your pain. Stellar's done like a deathless run of that game. That's kind of nuts. Oh crap. All right. Ah! God damn it! Kaiser, welcome in. How you doing today? Oni for PlayStation 2. I've never seen that game, but I know Oni means demon in Japanese, so it's like a type of Japanese demon, but I've never heard of the game. This boss is terrible. Armored Core is 5th generation. I've never even heard of it, I don't think. Maybe I have and just don't know what it is. This boss is, to me, this is the hardest boss in this game. I think this is the toughest. I think death is not too bad in this game. And then you have the doppelganger fight, which also is not that bad in this game, but this fight is horrendous. Doing well, eating some bacon cheeseburger chili I just made. Thank you for the hug. I appreciate it, Kaiser. Debuted on PlayStation 1. I know very little about PS1. That's the problem. I am not a PlayStation guy. Not an N64 guy either. I got out of video gaming at that time. I was done. Everything was going 3D on me, and I was just bailing. I played PC gaming for many years to get away from that. I was like, man, if this is where games are going, I'm just kind of done, I guess. All right, gotta remember where all the gears are because they're gonna be there every time. They are in the same spot. Same developer as Dark Souls, okay. It was like a Dark Souls type game called Kingsfield or something. Sconebone was playing that one. Nobody ever talks about that one, but that's like the almost like the original Dark Souls type game. I love Battletoads. I love Battletoads too. I think it's a great game, but it's not a fun game for a lot of people on a first playthrough, and I completely understand that. Can I not hit that from there? I guess not. I was trying to hit the candle. All right, this is going better now. All right, we need to dodge all this shit. That's what we need to do. It's not gonna happen though. Actually, it did. All right. Don't ask. I don't know how none of that hit me, but sure. We'll just go with it. I remembered where everything was, but then everything kind of collided right in the same spot, but somehow it didn't hit me. All right, now we have full health for the werewolf. If I can do it without getting hit by this. There we go. Turbo Tunnel is one of the harder stages in Battletoads. It's good that they get that stage out of the way. You would not want to deal with Turbo Tunnel on like stage 8 or something in Battletoads. Here we go. Don't mind Dark Souls, but they have to be 2D, not 3D. I prefer 2D myself, Beard Man. I'm with you. I much prefer 2D gaming. I don't think the axe is going to help me with this fight. I think I'm just going to have to use the whip. I see, I'm winning. She hasn't even hit me yet. Oh, you want to hit me with the clock hand? All right, bring it. I got it. Mine has more range. Mine has more range. You ain't got shit. See? I didn't even get hit. Flawless victory with the whip only. Flawless victory. Didn't even need it. See, I just had to get good, man. I just needed some runs to get good, and it worked. I got good. I did not expect to beat the fight hitless, but sure, I will absolutely take it. All right, where are we? Guys, thank you for the GGs. That went way better than I thought that was going to go. Way better. All right, this is the level that has the little baby dolls in it once you get a little bit further into it. Oh, there's Dracula's room up there. There's the famous stairs. Look, Catman, there's your famous stairs. They're in the background. Right back there. They're right there. All right, I have no lives left for this level. I might as well just take it. I'm gonna just go ahead and take a death. Hitless, I can't believe it. I really can't. Did not expect that. Jax, thank you for the 45. I appreciate it, man. I cannot believe it went that well. Just had to build up to it a bit. I was just hoping to win the fight, but I'll take it. I did not make it look easy. I got lucky. I got very lucky. Studio Scott, how's your day going, man? Always good to see you. Let's go ahead and save our game and continue onward. We're up to stage 40. Well, it counts both loops, but yeah. There's a way harder turbo tunnel than the original, what? In the SNES Battletoads? I've never played Battletoads and Battle Maniacs on Super Nintendo. I've never played that one. That is on my list. We'll get there. I've seen Proto Shield play it a long time ago. Okay, good. How did you hit me? Good God, I can't believe you actually hit me. Can I hit you from above? All right, I'll take it. You can't whip up in this one. You get like diagonal up, but you can do diagonal down and straight down. But you can't do up. This is not like Castlevania 4. Battle Maniac's harder. Turbo Tunnel and the Snake Pit is diabolical. Yeah, we're gonna get there at some point. I'll just have to die a million times to figure it out, just like original Battletoads. Middle Castle like that, Dracula's insurance premiums must be through the roof. Oh, where Dracula's room is? Yeah. Yeah, a little bit of questionable design there. I couldn't get to that. I can't beat any of them except Battletoads and Double Dragon that get stuck in space. That's a hard game, Taurus. That game's hard. Battletoads and Double Dragon, that's not easy. I've done 3 different versions of that game. We still need to do the Game Boy version. How is that gonna play out? Battletoads and Double Dragon on Game Boy? How are they gonna port that game to Game Boy? Okay, this is gonna be a problem. I don't think stopping and whipping them is a good idea. I think we just need to run. Or hit them in midair like that as I'm jumping. All right. That was really fortunate right there. I can't believe that went as good as it did. All right, I'll take it though. Okay. Oh, here come the baby dolls. That's right. The dolls are gonna come for me now. Oh yeah, and you got clowns that walk around and shit. Yeah, I forgot all about that. But I remember the dolls. And we got more bats. We got the House of Toys. Dracula's got like a toy chamber here. In Castlevania 4, you get is like that level with all the gold is like Scrooge McDuck's money bin or something. Oh yeah, the balloons hurt you! They do! All right, that I forgot. The balloons do indeed hurt you. Beat that space level only once and immediately died on the next level. That part is really hard, Taurus. The space level ruined so many runs of that when I first played it. And then you have that rocket level right after, which is even harder, I think. The Barbie dolls are beating me up. It's like a Rainbow Bright doll. That's what that was. Good old Rainbow Bright. Yeah, I wish I didn't have a history with that character. I read that once, but I liked it. What game? The Maria Renard dolls. It kind of does look like her. I see some resemblance. There's a wall meat on this stage somewhere, but I don't remember where it is. I'll have to find it. That little bows. Oh, Battletoads and Double Dragon. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, I like Battletoads Double Dragon. It's good. It's not as hard as original Battletoads, but it's still plenty hard enough on its own. Oh my... Oh, they all respawned! Oh no! Alright, well... Where is Wall Meat? There's... She's gonna get me. She's gonna get me! I got killed by Rainbow Bright! I can't find it, Spade! I can't find it! Welcome in, Spade! Thank you for the resub, dude. I appreciate the 43 months very much. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing good. Spade, have you ever played this Castlevania? Chronicles on the PS1, have you ever played this one? I'm asking every new person that comes in if they played this one, because this is not a very played Castlevania game at all, but it's a good one. I'd like to see more people give it a shot. Great. You have not. Okay, I think you would like this. It's linear and it's difficult. It's got things you like. There's no mazes, there's no searching, there's no dialogue to slow the game down, no cutscenes that you don't need. It's just a good, solid, difficult Castlevania game. It is linear, 100%. I like linear as well. I prefer it in these kind of games. If it's non-linear game, it's got to be something like a Zelda game that I know is going to be non-linear. But I get annoyed quickly with where the hell do you go kind of games if it's not something that I'm expecting it to be that way. Some people love that. I'm fine with that. I'm fine if people love it, but I just prefer this kind of stuff. They dodged everything. All right, maybe the Wall Meat's like here. Well, found Wall Meat. Well, found where the Wall Meat is. Okay, well, that was progress. I think maybe a lot of people just don't know about this game, Shorster. Maybe that's it. They just don't know. Spade, I really appreciate the 43 months very much, dude. Thank you. That's a lot of months. I can't believe how long I've known some of you guys. It's just kind of mind-boggling. Little Nemo needs to be here. Yeah, where's Little Nemo? Where's he at? Give him some candy. I like Little Nemo. That's another NES game that a lot of people don't play, is Little Nemo. I like that game too. We gotta try for like a 1 credit clear of Little Nemo. That's gonna be really hard in Nightmare World. Holy crap. Dude, I can't do anything because they're so good at now. We're back at the beginning again. Okay, and all the bats are coming down. This is what I wanted to see. The dolls will feast on my flesh. That is happening. That is definitely happening. It's 2:30. We still have a long way to go. Link, did you vote against me? You voted against me. I need some incentive to beat the game quicker so you lose stupid points. I see that you voted against me. This is hard, though. There's a lot of difficulty in the Loop 2s. Jeez, man. Enough with the... I think there's enough bats! And I have no sub-weapons. Whip only here. How about a sub-weapon? Something, the axe would be great. Oh, good. Something that kills everything on the screen when nothing was on the screen. That's exactly what I needed. You're helping? Yeah, look at it that way. Look at it that you're helping. Wasn't that Wall Meat in a Rage compilation? Actually, it is, now that I think about it. That's in a very early Rage compilation, because I first played this game like 3 or 4 years ago. It's been a long time since my very first playthrough, but yes, that Wall Meat. The same thing happened to me years ago, just happened right now. You are correct. All right, we got the cross, and this looks more like a boomerang in this game, but in the other Castlevania games, it's actually a cross, but that got censored out. They were worried people would get offended about that. It's a vampire fighting. I mean, you're a vampire hunter fighting undead. A cross weapon makes sense, but I guess they felt some people would be offended by that, unfortunately, but it makes perfect sense according to the lore of the game. Got them all. Nice shot. This is the hardest Castlevania in your opinion? It's definitely difficult, I think. It's good, but above average difficulty. Watch for the balloons. My balloons! He took my balloons! All right, we're up here now. The doppelganger is the boss of this. Oh, that's right. The mirrors fall. The mirrors! And we have to fight the Axe Knights for the first time. I don't remember if you can duck underneath their attacks in this one. Do we want the axe? No. We want the... All right, I'll take it. The mirrors are gonna fall on me. We gotta be ready for them. The mirrors are gonna roll at me. We gotta be ready for them. We gotta be ready for more stuff. All right, there's a wall meat in here somewhere. Yeah, it's right there. All right. Ah, I saw it just in time. All right, we have plenty of ammo, so I can probably kill this guy with this. Life is like a hurricane here in Mixburg. Yeah, I'm like Uncle Scrooge, right? I'm just like him. Good old Uncle Scrooge. All right, here's a doppelganger. I don't know how this fight's gonna go on loop 2. I'm gonna apply the old strategy. All right, can you hit me from here? I bet you could. God damn it, he caught me with that. Okay, well, that was a good run. All right, good run. Let's build off the run. This is such a good game. More people play it. Oh. More people play this. So I'm gonna have to constantly tell them that wasn't him, that was the boomerang. Pretty much. What Castlevania fan here where you had to draw clothes on the last boss in Microsoft Paint? Yeah, I had to do that. We played that X-rated hack back in the day, C. Geiger. For those that weren't here, I played a ROM hack of Castlevania 1. You played as a woman with like pink hair or something, or blonde hair, and she was fighting a bunch of other like female demons and stuff. That one was very X-rated, so I had to go and edit the sprites off stream myself to make that stream safe so I could actually play it. Where did the wall meat go? Did I skip it? Did I skip the wall meat? Oh, it was over here. It was right there. Okay, I almost skipped it. Yeah, we played an X-rated hack on stream, but I made sure it was stream safe with a little sprite work. Because that was a really hard, fun hack, but unfortunately the author went a little bit overboard on the X-rated stuff, so I had to fix it. Right there, right there. See, if you want to see it, Link just brought up the clip for it. There you go. If you're wondering what it looked like, that was it. That was bad. How do I outrun that? No. He's gonna catch me. I tricked you. I tricked you. All right, another level down. I think death is the next level. And then we're on to the final stage, and the final stage in this is also extremely hard. You have the maids that are like ninjas and stuff, and that level's really long. There's like no checkpoints, so when we get there, that's going to be a grind. But the next one, the death level and death himself in this game are not that bad. Weirdly enough, thank you for the GGs. It was R-rated at most. It was not R-rated at most. You should have seen what the second boss looked like before I edited that one. That was the real problem, was the second boss link. Go look at a play on YouTube. There's an uncensored version that somebody put on YouTube of that. Go look at the second boss and you shall be enlightened. And you shall see why it was X-rated. Be warned. When I saw that, I was like, this would get me banned off Twitch real quick. But I fixed it with editing. All right, these skeletons blow up. I don't remember that at all. I don't remember that guy either. Yes, I haven't played this in a while. We're gonna have to take a death here and start over. Guys, thank you for the GGs. No pro gaming, no, none of that stuff. We're gonna take a death and save it and continue onward. This has been a really fun playthrough on Loop 2. By the way, this goes to Loop 6. This goes all the way up to Loop 6, so there'll be plenty of loops to go through in this game over the years. I'd like to do them all. Put a neat bra on that boss. It was all I could think to do. Normally, I think that kind of content is okay on Twitch as long as it's like not over the top, but that one was a little bit large. I guess you could say that would be my description for that one. That was kind of large. So I thought it might be a little too risk for Twitch. So to be safe, I sprite edited that one, but there was a much more X-rated fight in that game than that I really changed. I put like a block around it so nobody could see what was going on, and nobody did. I accomplished the mission, but I could not believe they went that far. But go look it up on YouTube, you'll see it. There's an unedited version. If you're curious. That's gonna blow up. I was ready. God, it's skeleton up there! I can't reach him because we don't have a weapon, and I'm dead. Great. Great, large indeed, I know. Have you seen the final boss of Conquest of the Crystal Palace? I have, that's a good game. That one's a little interesting too. That one's a little bit interesting, but yeah. No Life, did you like Conquest of the Crystal Palace? That's another game nobody plays. That's another unknown game to most people. I thought it was a really fun game. I enjoyed it. But most people have never even like heard of that game. It wasn't bad. Yeah, I thought it was fun too. I thought it was pretty good. But that game is like practically ignored. I guess, like I said, I guess Resident Evil playthrough number 83 is more fun. Whatever floats people's boats, right? Okay, they give me the holy water in places where it's useless. Okay, if I can back the skeleton up there, maybe we'll be okay. He's not gonna back up. He's gonna sit right there and hit me with bones. It's a rather solid game to me. Yeah, okay, so Antares, you played it too. All right, good. I finished all loops on normal difficulty. All loops, all 6 loops then, right? I haven't tried this on like normal difficulty. That's called like a range mode or something, original mode that I'm playing on. That's like, I think that people described it as hard mode, I'm not sure. I know you take a lot of damage. Oh, I remember this guy. This guy you have to duck under. You actually have to just let him go past you. Yeah, that's right, I remember this. Dagger only in Dragon's Lair NES. Yeah, No Life is the only person that's done that. I should probably give that a try sometime, because I actually like that game. If I didn't like that game, I wouldn't consider it, but I like Dragon's Lair on NES. Jax, let's do it. Let's try and do a dagger-only run of Dragon's Lair. It would be very doable, I think, until you get to the dang dragon himself. That's where the problem is. That's where the things are going to unravel. Yeah, that fight's hard with the stupid axe. That fight takes there's a bit of a learning curve, but I thought the level before that was worse than the actual dragon. When I was playing Dragon's Lair on NES, everybody told me the dragon fight was going to be the worst part of the game. I thought the level before the dragon was worse. the traps level with all the crap going on. Is there one up here? There's a one up in the original game if you keep walking into the wall here. I guess it's not in this one. Okay. Wasn't a range mode, which was a which has a kick-ass OST. I need to try that then. I need to give that a try then. PlayStation era games like this had like much higher quality music due to the CD. Oh, that's right, the red skeletons, they get back up. They're in the original version of this level. That Skilla Spider, hey Simon, hey Frank. I know, it's like, what's up? Well, see ya, bye. You ever played Dragon's Lair in the arcade? No, I didn't play it myself, Yellow Freeze, but I watched other people play it, and it was fascinating to watch because it was like watching a Saturday morning cartoon. So I always was very happy to see anyone else play it. And then I watched enough other people play it to where I could like get far into it myself. Because that game's all about memorization on which choice to make. But yeah, I never actually beat it myself or anything, but I did see other people finish it in the arcades. I didn't even see that guy. Oh look, we're playing skip rope, okay. Very good workout right there. That's a trap. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. All right, is there wall meat down there? There might be wall meat down there, but I can't get down there now because of skeletons. Maybe we could get down there. Let's see. Did I go down there? I knew it. See, it's worth going down there. The eternal jump rope. The ride never ends. All right, watch for the trap. There we go. Watch for the pendulum. That was a cool story. Did anybody read The Pit and the Pendulum in high school literature class? I took advanced literature in high school. That was way more interesting than like basic English. If you had good enough grades, they would let you take advanced literature. That was way more fun. Of course, and then we got to Puritan poetry and I was hating my life, so maybe it wasn't all fun. All right, how do you not get hit by this? Can I avoid it by being right here? Now if I run, will it still get me? Barely. Okay, so there's enough room to do that. Would you eat meat that you found in a wall? If it gave me my life back, I absolutely would, Hossbags. I would do so. Now, just like in real life, if I broke open a random wall in my house and there was meat in there, probably not. But if I knew if it was gonna like recover my health, sure. Another game most people don't play, Street Fighter 2010. Nobody likes that game that I know of. That was a very hated game. Anybody like Street Fighter 2010 on the NES? I wasn't sure about that game when I first played it, but it grew on me. And then the more I played it, the more I liked it. So yeah, you can count me as actually liking that game. Street Fighter 2010, The Final Fight, it's called. Made by Capcom, it's good. People should give that one a try too. It's pretty hard on a first playthrough too. There's a lot of tricky boss fights in that game. Okay, this is not the situation I was hoping I was gonna end up in. I didn't, oh, it's on the other side of the wall. I'm not gonna get it. Hey, we got out of there somehow. I can't believe that. Wall meat, nope. Oh, there's like a Frankenstein coming up on this level. There's a Frankenstein's monster, but I think you can go up there to avoid him. Trying to remember what I did last time. Yeah, right here. I think you can just go up here and avoid him. I don't think you have to fight him. Let's see if this works. All right, bye. We don't need to fight him. Street Fighter 2010 is great. I love Street Fighter 2010. Okay. Ken versus Target. That's it. That is it. All right, Jorgro likes it. Healer likes it. In a fight against Dracula's minions, I'd grab and eat everything that gives me the upper hand. Me too. 100%. Love that game. Will stream it myself sooner or later. It's good. It's definitely good. It gets hate, but I think it's a good, solid game. It's very hard on a first playthrough. Oh, I forgot about these little dolls or whatever these are supposed. I don't even know what these are supposed to be. Am I gonna make it? Oh, he came back after me. All right. Wall meat. Probably shouldn't go for that heart. Didn't trust your, yeah, so it could hit through the wall. Like Street Fighter 2010 took a while to get used to the controls. Really tough game. The controls are very awkward, like aiming your attacks. You like press down and B and he like kicks diagonally upwards and stuff. Yeah, takes a bit to get used to that game, but it is a good solid action platformer on the NES. I have little to complain about with that game. And then you have like this really hard boss rush at the end with a timer. That's also tough, but fun. Vic the Brick, welcome in. How you doing today? We're doing a little Loop 2 Castlevania Chronicles here. It's going pretty good. Frankenstoner, right? How is the timer running out? I've been doing good. And how am I supposed to get up there without getting hit? This looks kind of bullshitty. Okay, that timer's really obnoxious. We really could have done without that. We have to pull these guys further over. I can't believe the timer's gonna run out. Is there even enough time to get up there and do something? You gotta be kidding me with that. That was bullshit. I mean, you're at a Renaissance fair. How's that going? I've never been to a Renaissance fair. Don't they do like a mock joust and stuff there? Rip, I know, right, Studio Scott? That did not go according to plan. I don't know how to get up there. Timers are great and fun. I must disagree. I'm not a fan of timers. Oh, you didn't get to the next checkpoint or whatever within 3 minutes? Okay, your character just falls on the ground and dies. All right, it makes a lot of sense. Great, great lore for the game right there. If they're trying to go for some kind of lore with that, there is nothing to explain it. I laugh at Simone when he dies. He just puts his ass up in the air instead of falling flat. I know, right? It's a bit of an interesting death sprite. Yeah, bullshit emote right now would be good. Put that in there if you got it. Bullshit, that's perfect. Interesting place, first time. Yeah, Renaissance fairs are probably illegal in Alabama, so that's probably why I've never seen one. But we got the mullet toss, though. We got that. Be jealous. We have that here in Alabama. There's the wall meat that we don't need. All right, here's the hallway of death. I don't think it's that bad in this game. Don't think it is as bad in this one as it is in the first game. No, because the Axe Knights in this game are actually weaker than the first Castlevania, believe it or not. I don't really remember how the death fight works in this game. It's been a while. I don't think it's that hard. Did we want the axe here? That's a pretty cool effect back there in the painting. I like that. Sweet Home Alabama, it's a good song. Everything's illegal in Alabama, almost. Surprised video games aren't illegal in Alabama. What's up, Spirit? I'm surprised that even the video games are not taken off the shelves here. Well, they've tried to take some away. Some fight to get rid of Diablo, I remember back in the day. All right, Death, what do you got? Okay. He doesn't have that in the original game. I need to be over there or we're gonna get hit by a skull. No! I saw that coming a mile away. It should have been in the middle right there. Well, there he is. Thank you, Link. Yeah, we got Skeletor in here. All right, that was a pretty good fight. That wasn't too bad. That was pretty good for a first attempt. I'll take it. Freaking Skeletor in here. It's a crazy background. I know the background is. They did. Look at all the detail they put in the background of like every part of this. The background's good here. It's cool in the death hallway. They did a good job. That Skeletor emote's great. That's one of Mike's emotes. I know that one well. I've seen that one for a long time. Got odd angled some attacks. You get used to the right distance to attack. Yeah, for Street Fighter 2010. Yeah, that game's underrated, I think. It's another underrated game that doesn't get like the credit it deserves, I suppose. We're gonna pull these skeletons at the top further over, and then I'm gonna make a run for it. So I actually have time to kill the skeletal pillar up there. Here we go. Here's the plan. This loop too has been significantly harder than the base game. All right, that worked out pretty nicely. We got to get to the middle of the death fight when he does that suction move with the skulls. That way I have time to kill the little skulls. That's the only thing we can do. Pugsley's is underrated. Pugsley's is good if that got that one stupid idiotic flaw with the non-respawning money to show you where the Kaizo platforms are. That is a fatal flaw that had no business going live as it did. Shame on the developers. Other than that, Pugsley's just a balls to the wall hard game. And yes, it's extremely annoying on a first playthrough. Is it a bad game other than that one issue at the end of the game? No, it's just really hard. Everybody that plays that game is going to gripe their ass off at it, but I think it's fine. I can't believe there was one more Medusa head right before the fight started, and of course it hits me. I didn't think there would be another one. God damn it, such great details. The original Don Quixote over there. Yeah, where's the other dude from Don Quixote? They're fighting windmills or something. I remember that short story from back in the day. That was also part of our this is, you know what, I think the axe is better for this fight. This weapon is way too slow for this. I don't think I can get the axe now. I think we have to fight with the cross. All right, so this fight is going to be tough. I was expecting it to not be that tough, but it is. Don Quixote, a short story. We read like a shorter version of it back in the day because the original novel of it is like really long, but we did a short story version of it literally because it would have been taking too long to read the full book. Because I know it is long, but short. That's why short stories exist, abbreviated. We did that with a lot of stuff, Beowulf and all kinds of other stories. It was all we could do. But I liked that class back in the day, advanced literature. We got to read some good stuff. But like I said, when we got to the section with Puritan poetry, I was hating my life. Because nobody cared about that. Oh, that was another instance of you downplaying? Hell no. No, we wouldn't have had time to read a story that long back in school. Too much crap to get to. Learned to read Don Quixote in Spanish. Oh, did you take Spanish class back in the day? Never had room for a foreign language. I would have liked to, though. I always was interested in the idea of taking a foreign language, but no room in schedule. I took the same, like, the same elective classes all throughout high school. All right, can we beat death this time, maybe? I hope. All right, we have plenty of ammo. Not that the cross is helping too much with this. Don't get hit again. Surprised your college didn't want you to have a foreign language. They changed it the year after I graduated to require a foreign language for an advanced diploma in high school. I was lucky I snuck through the cracks. My class was the last group to be able to graduate and get an advanced diploma without having to take a foreign language. So I was really fortunate there. Because the people below me, they had to do it if they wanted it. All right, maybe this is the weapon we want for this fight. Corman, welcome in. What's going on, dude? Hope your classwork is going good. Hopefully you will finish that class soon and get back to some streaming. I know it's got to be a lot of work if you don't have time to do anything else. I completely understand. I am getting destroyed. Dude, he's almost dead. No! shouldn't have tried that. I should not have tried that. All right, back to the beginning. This level's harder than I thought it was going to be. At Quirky, it's going good. We're trying to get through the death level. He's providing more of a challenge than I thought. Maybe it's harder on Loop 2. I think there's more scythes spawning on the screen than there is in Loop 1. I beat this fight Leather Whip only in Loop 1, and I don't remember it being anywhere near this hard. This is going to be a Loop 2 thing, maybe. You had French from 6th to 12th grade. Did you have to take it, or was it optional, or was it required? Nothing here, no foreign language was required here. French was available once I got to high school. You could take that as a foreign language. They had French, German, Latin, and Spanish available. I can't believe that guy did not hit me. But that's okay, the bones took care of that. Oh my God, oh my God, this is not going well. Working on my last research paper. I might be able to stream tomorrow. Dude, I hope so. Looking forward to it if you can. I'll be at Rat Jeopardy for a while. We're doing that tomorrow. Rat Jeopardy starts at like 6:30, so we'll probably be done I'm guessing around 8:30 or 9. Taking on Rydia, Wolfmaster, and Toki. I'm gonna start over because I need more lives. We gotta have lives or I'm not gonna beat the level. I'm learning French, started recently. It looks like a hard language to learn. People have always told me Spanish isn't that hard to learn. I don't know, I've never tried. Spent 2 years in Brazil and learned Portuguese fluently, although I'm rusty. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, they speak Portuguese in Brazil. We had people in our EverQuest guild that were from Brazil back in the day. And I remember them saying that, yeah, our official language is Portuguese down here. That was cool to learn. We had to take 2 foreign language classes to graduate in Georgia. 2? We needed 0 here. Wow, I was fortunate then, Corman. I snuck through. Got my advanced high school diploma without having to take a single foreign language or to get into university. Didn't need that either. Didn't need it. I can't believe it. Looking back, I am surprised. I was, like I said, I guess I was just lucky. It's like, all I can say, fortunate. Because I took art, engineering, drafting, and soccer as the 3 elective classes starting in high school and didn't change from that. And then you had like your 4 other classes, math, science, history, and whatever I'm not thinking of right now. English, that's right, or it was literature for me. Spanish was required in 7th grade. Required? Required! What is this requirement stuff you guys had to do? That's news to me. Maybe we're gonna have the answers on a separate sheet for Rat Jeopardy. Yeah, I wish, right? My advantage in Jeopardy is being able to hit the buttons quick. I'm good at pressing the buttons really fast. That's something I learned to do when I used to play Neo Geo games that required that, and wrestling games that required that. I got good at hitting the buttons quickly, so I can buzz in quick on Jeopardy when I need to, but that doesn't guarantee anything. Because last time I lost the Jeopardy round, Toki beat me to the buzzer so many times it was ridiculous. And he'll be in the game again tomorrow night. So that doesn't guarantee a thing. Germany, you need English and German. If I was highest, you need French and Spanish. Little sister has to do it. Yeah, you guys that are in Hurler, you guys that are in Europe, a lot of you have English as a required class. Because I speak to people from like Germany and France and stuff, and they speak English very fluently because they learned it in school, which is very interesting to me. Probably should study some Spanish to be able to communicate with my apartment neighbors a lot easier. Yeah, that'd be cool too. Here in Sweden, our second language is English. Yeah, so you guys are good at it. I can only speak English. I can't do anything foreign language-wise, nothing, because it wasn't required, even though, like I said, I was interested in it. I just didn't have room to put it in my schedule. I thought it would have been fun to learn, but nope, no room. Don't do this to me. Don't hit me. All right. See, now we have a nice clean run going. Dish, welcome in. What's going on? Thank you for the 40 bits on the on-screen celebration. I appreciate it, man. And I hope you're having a good day, and I appreciate the 3-stream streak. Welcome on in. Working on Loop 2 at Castlevania Chronicles. Made it to death. That's PB so far. He's putting up a good fight. It's a really good Castlevania game. Corman, have you played this? You've done a lot of Castlevania stuff, but have you done this one yet? I would definitely recommend it. It's a very good first playthrough. It's a remake of Castlevania 1. It's not because of school, we learn it through English language media, but it's also taught in a lot of classes in a lot of schools as well, I've learned. It's just like another class you take. Which is a good thing. The more languages people know, the better for like everything. Cyber Blue, welcome in. You speak 2 languages, English and Bad English. I think Bad English is called English. Isn't the Bad English called English? I'm pretty sure that's what people call it. I think I'm right. There's the wall meat. All right, get these guys down, go back up. Perfect. I really speak English, I read it more than I write it. Hey, as long as you know it for when you do need it, that's really all that matters. Like a lot of you guys, English is not your first language, but I wouldn't have known that because you guys are good at it, or it's still in the process of working through it and stuff. Earlier you said you're still working on it, and I can understand everything you write, so I think you're doing great. What pisses me off is when somebody makes fun of somebody speaking a language that's not their first language. I'm like, dude, they're communicating in a language that's not native to them. Shut up. How about you shut your mouth? We'll see you speak their language. Oh, yeah, that's right, you couldn't do it. I've seen that happen before in my life, and it really makes me angry. Somebody trying to speak another language, not their first, and they don't say something right or something, somebody jumps on them. I'm like, dude, shut your mouth. You don't know shit. They're doing good. Learn English and German in school and Chinese. Really? Chinese as well? That'd be difficult. The Asian languages and the kanji script is much, much more difficult, I would think. No English, Spanish, when I'm Hispanic, does that count? Yeah, I would say it does, because you know more than one language, Stay Puff. I would say yes. Never understand speaking someone loudly and slowly to someone of a different language. Same here. Same here. Most universities require foreign language general education requirement to get a college degree unless you're going to some business, science, mathematics. I know, because I was in college. I didn't have to have a language. I got a degree in business. I did not need a foreign language. Now, I don't know. I was in school, I was in college 20-something years ago. I don't know if they changed it since then. I don't know. But back when I was there from 99 to 2004, 2005, or whatever, they did not require it. Oh yeah, we gotta watch out for the Frankenstein's monster. Somebody's gonna get mad at me and say, Mixer, that's not his name. That's the name of the doctor, not the monster. I know. I know, I've only been told that a million times, plus I knew that anyway. I know you're a genius, you don't need to remind me. Understand most everything in English, but I have no practice speaking spontaneously, which is a real shame. Yeah, if you don't, if there's not a chance to practice it all the time, I would understand that. Like if I was learning another language, I'd want to speak it with somebody like all the time to get good at it. I want to be as good at it as I was at English, which would be very difficult to do, I would think. But like I said, a lot of you guys, it's not your first language, and I have no problem understanding any of you. And I probably wouldn't if we were talking directly either. Don't hit me through the wall. Okay, I was getting a little brave there. Learn English by watching movies without subs. That's a good way to do it. There was a basketball player from China that said he learned English from watching stuff on TV. I think Yao Ming, Chinese basketball player, said he did learn English like that. That's kind of cool. And that would be a way to do it. And in school. Okay, yeah, I figured it was taught in school in a lot of cases also. I'm not going to get the cross. We're going to use this. All right, now we need to pull these guys back, or they will get me when I go up the stairs. Imagine learning English from reality television. What, you don't want to watch the Kardashians to learn how to talk? What's wrong with the Kardashians? Nothing, right? No, I've never watched it before. I don't know. Vlade Divac learned it from the Flintstones. All right, see, I remember him playing for the Lakers back in the day, Glove. He was part of Magic Johnson and James Worthy and all those guys playing for the Lakers. He was on that Lakers team. I was like 1989, 1990 era. That's cool. The Flintstones, see, that's good. It's perfect. How can you go wrong? Yabba dabba doo and all that. Drew, welcome in. What's going on? The car crash-ins? Yeah, go with that. Drew, welcome in. How you doing today? Jay Cox, welcome in. Good to see you as well. Congratulations again on your Blue Jays for knocking out the New York Yankees. Sorry to all Yankees fans. I'm not a Yankees fan. I'm a Braves fan. Our season ended in June or something. We're just done in baseball this year. It's all right. We've been good. I can't complain. Go Cubs, says Studio Scott. Yeah, the Cubs are alive. Cubs are fighting with the Brewers, right? Look at the timer running out, dude. I haven't been going slow. All right, fine. I'll beat death in 36 seconds with no health. Sure, I got this in the bag. Bring it. Where is he? Where is he? Hurry up! That didn't even hit him. Oh, he wasn't active yet. That's why. And I'm dead. That did not work. Unfortunately, we had our Flintstones in Swedish on Cartoon Network. Yeah, okay. No help there on learning. No English help there. But you guys in Europe, it's almost like English is a requirement to learn now. Like I said, I got lucky. I just slipped through and didn't have to learn any other languages. But like I said, I would have been interested in it. Because I played soccer, we often had foreign exchange students. We had guys from Sweden, we had Norwegians, we had Germans, and it was fun to talk to them. They spoke very, very good English, but it would have been fun to speak with them in native languages as well. That's why it would have interested me. Hurry up, death, you big loser. He wouldn't spawn! That took like 8 extra seconds, and then when he appears, he's not even active yet, and I couldn't even hit him. He was iframes and all that bull crap. Only practicing English with Duolingo, but it doesn't really help with speaking either. Yeah, a lot of people are using Duolingo these days to get better at language. Duolingo, that's a popular thing these days. There's some like thing going on with Twitch with Duolingo, I think, as well. We have the Mariners next. Oh yeah, it's going to be Blue Jays or Mariners in the World Series. Nobody saw that coming. But Jay Cox, you guys have earned it. You guys have earned it. I remember Braves fans being sour at the Blue Jays for years because you guys beat us in the '92 World Series back in the day. That was a good series, but we got outplayed, man. We got outplayed. I was so disappointed. It was like the Blue Jays. They're not going to be any good, are they? And they beat us. All right, do we want the axe? I'm going to get it. I'm having more trouble with death than I had with the doppelganger. I didn't see that coming. Doppelganger went down with no trouble. This death fight is proving to be a problem. Cubs will win tonight, you think so? You're gonna close them out tonight? Here we go, let's try again. Kinda need the Cubs to win because it guarantees my team home field advantage. They make it to the World Series. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot all about the home field thing. I was ready for that. Wasn't ready for that. Can I still hit him from here? I don't think I can when this is going on. Ah! He closed the distance on me quicker than I thought he would. And that missed the scythe! No! Oh my god, this fight's being a problem. How much health was left? Like 3? What was he? Did anybody see what his health was? I wasn't even looking. I was just fighting. What was his health? I didn't even look at it the entire fight. It was like 3 or something, wasn't it? 3 or 4? 3. God damn it. What's so close? I swear to God, this fight's a lot harder on Loop 2. I rarely remember struggling with this fight. United States would have 6 languages under my belt, started learning at 5. That is insane, Quirky. I am blown away by that. That is amazing work. And here I am struggling to speak English, my native language. And here in Alabama, we use words that aren't even real, like ain't. That's not a word. It's not a word, but it's used like everywhere. You guys in Europe, are you taught that word, ain't? Like, that's something that's like not gonna happen. Like, I ain't doing that instead of I won't do that or I'm not doing that. And it's funny because people use that language type all the time here. Yeah, that's not a word either. Oughta. I ought to do this. I ought to do that. That's also not really a word. But people try and make it one. Yeah, ain't. Instead of saying I'm not doing that, people say I ain't doing that. Ain't is a real word now. It's been added. Okay, it's been added. Okay, for a long time it was not there. People just made fun of it and said that's a bullshit word. I finna go. There's another one right there. Instead of I'm fixing to go, I finna go. Yep, same thing, same type of talk. Ain't in the word because it ain't in the dictionary. What's up, telepathetic? Is it not in there? I don't know. I haven't looked in years. Is it there? All right, maybe I can beat him this time. Let's try again. He's putting up a hell of a fight. And then we have another tough combat to deal with in the next level. Dracula himself in this game is not hard. Dude, maybe I should have been using the cross. That is eating him alive. All right, he is so dead. I should have used the cross to begin with. Good night. Good night. I should have done that from the beginning. Telepathetic, thank you for the 5-stream streak. Welcome on in. Good to have you here. Ain't sounds like 8 for me. It's somewhat similar in a way, but that is how you spell it, ain't. He got crossed up Street Fighter style, right? Thank you for the GGs. We're on to the final battle. It is time for Dracula himself. All right, Dracula himself is not that hard in this game. This stage is extremely hard. This is a highly difficult stage with very few checkpoints. You have to go a long way to get to checkpoints in this. And you have these suits of armor that are extremely powerful. They do a lot of damage. They have a lot of health. That's new. That's not in loop 1. Okay, we're gonna have to learn this level from scratch. Should take a nice long break before the next stage. Oh, why? Because you voted against me? Because you were a doubter and you're trying to win stupid points? Yeah, I see the pink thing next to your name. I see it. Thank you for the good luck, Woozy. Now we got the we got the Castlevania 1 theme playing in the background too. We got that. So you get cool music with this very hard level. That's a lot of armor. There is a wall meet somewhere. All right. Back from grocery shopping just in time for the final level. You are just in time, Trick. And this is a hell of a final level too. This is a hell of a final level. And it looks like it's gonna be a lot worse here on loop 2. Hope the grocery shopping went well. I gotta do that. Like today, I think. I think I have to do that after stream. You piece of crap. How am I gonna avoid that? That's not in loop 1. Trick, what's funny is too, after you beat Bloodlines, there's an expert mode for Bloodlines. So if you want to go back to that game at some point in the future and make it harder, there is an expert mode for Castlevania Bloodlines for a future run, difficulty-wise. And it is significantly harder. Really glad you're playing Bloodlines. That's a great Castlevania to get started with. No Castlevania game is an easy first playthrough. None of them. They're all different. They all have their own stuff. And I have found them all a lot of fun to work through. This guy's gonna slide at me, right? No. Of course you hit me through that. Of course you did. Down for that in the future? Yeah, it's a good way to look at it. Bring it back in like a couple of years. Be like, oh, it's time for some more Bloodlines on expert mode. There's multiple paths you can take in this level as well. But we need to find where the wall meat is. And I don't remember where it is. Oh, this weapon will definitely help. I like that Dracula has his personal knights. I know, this Dracula is... See, the last stage in a lot of Castlevania games isn't that tough in some of them. This one, I would rate one of the harder final stages. Because of all these knights here, very few checkpoints. This is a legit tough stage. And I gotta remember where the wall meat is, because I don't. We have to find it again. Maybe it's up here. We'll try the upper right corner first. Okay, yep, saw that coming. Let's see what's over here. This was like one of the only like non-linear parts of the game. You can pick your path. This is where wall meat was, right? God damn it! Are you kidding me right now? Yeah, okay, we found where wall meat is. Okay, so this is not the path you want to take if you want the wall meat. Don't go this way. Well, okay, next run we'll go to the other side, not the upper right. Being a Loot 2 unlocks Toad as a playable character, and what ROM hack does that happen? Toad, what a fanboy you are. What a Toad fanboy. By the way, Plabu sent me some things in the mail. And speaking of Toad, well, I'll just have to show you at some point. This room is horrible right here, by the way. This is one of the worst rooms in the game. Oh, by the way, no checkpoint. You thought you were gonna checkpoint on this level? No, you're not. And I don't have an upgraded whip, so I can't reach the guy. I couldn't turn around quick. This is nasty. This is even nastier on Loop 2. As it should just kill me. Let's start over. Let's just start over. We need more lives. This is gonna be hard. Yeah, it was a good thing it was on the other side, right? Yeah, the legend of Vlad the Impaler, all the stuff he did back in the day, that's what inspired Dracula. I learned that in history class. I couldn't believe it. That was something cool to learn back in the day. Vlad the Impaler was the inspiration for the Dracula stories. That's not how you get wall meat. Perfect. Why does he have to die with his ass up? I don't know why they came up with that sprite. That's kind of fascinating though, isn't it? What a death sprite. That's a memorable one. All right, let's go ahead and save the game. He impaled them on metal spikes. They had it coming. Of course they did. What was that? Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, I was making sure I was keeping up with chat. I thought I was too far behind. We're good. People get mad at me on YouTube when I do that. I try and keep up with the chat with you guys. And people are like, nobody cares about you talking. Play the game. I'm like, I think the people in my chat care. I'm pretty sure they do. That they're really what matters. But yeah, random YouTube guy that's in my channel for the very first time on YouTube getting mad at me. Sure, yeah, I should tailor my stream to what you want. Yeah, and not talk to chat anymore. That's why we're on Twitch with the other cool kids. Yeah, I know. I try and tell people, like, it's a better experience to come watch live. If you're looking at my VODs on YouTube and mostly just watching them, it'd be better if you just tried to come watch live. It's way better. That way the interactions are live. And none of this, oh, you're pausing the game too much. Oh, you need to play faster. Why are you talking about that? Yeah, that's what you get on YouTube. YouTube people are just kind of insane. There's been a lot of cool ones though that have come over from YouTube and watched live. You have turned into permanent viewers, which has been really nice. And then we have a bunch of complainers too that just want to complain about everything over there. Can I duck under that from here? I can. Look, the hitbox isn't working. All right, this time we might be able to get the wall meat though. Beardman is going good. We're on the final stage. We are close to victory. There's still a ways to go. This is a very tough level. But we can... You have got to be... There's 2 here now? There are 2. All right, well, there's wall meats here. Does it really matter, though? Because I have to get hit to get it? Yeah, my head's invincible. My head has no hitbox, right? Chris, what's up? How you doing, Chris? Should have done either a dead Yamcha pose or a Family Guy death pose. Dead Yamcha pose would work. Everybody hates on Yamcha too much in Dragon Ball. The guy gets way too much hate. Forgetting that he's an OG character. I wonder if the watch would help me here. I'm gonna use it. I think it will. It doesn't stop those from falling though. Okay. And I still got hit anyway. Oh my God. This is really bad. All right, I think we got the first checkpoint. You have to earn the checkpoints. There's the first one. Hey, look, it's the Bat Bridge. For those that have played Castlevania 1, this might look a little bit familiar. This is where, when you go on a deathless run in Castlevania 1, this is where hopes and dreams go to die. Your deathless run will come to an end here as you try and complete it. I lost many a deathless run in Castlevania 1 here. This is bad. All right, there we go. And just like in the original game, you don't fight the bats, just run for it. All right, here come the maids. The maids are straight out of a 90s anime because they are actually ninjas. We got to make sure we don't give them a chance to attack. Yep. This is the music of Castlevania 4. Yeah, they took the Castlevania 4, this part of the soundtrack. And, oh, look, there's the Panthers I never see. That's right. I never see these Panthers. They blend in so well. Having the clock here might actually get me through this really quickly. We're not picking that up. I give Yamcha Ultra Instinct. This is not a Saiyan form. I'd say give it to him too. Why not? He deserves it. Tomorrow's going to be a brutal one. Rival game, Steelers versus Browns. I think you guys will win that one easily, Catman. You're playing the Browns. Come on. Don't worry about the Browns. You got it. All right, we have... all right, they're a lot worse on this part. Yeah, they're bad. Oh my God, that's right. They have magic now. And now I lost the clock. Yeah, it's even worse. Okay. Didn't see him. I never do. Oh my God, it's terrible. I can't. Oh, maybe this will get me like 2 steps further in the level. Oh, they all respawn. I forgot about that. Yeah, it's a retro game. Oh, didn't see the cat. I never see the cat. Oh my God. All right, well, there's 2 cats here and you gotta remember where they are because you're not sure as hell not gonna see them. Spat the Nerd, welcome in, dude, and good to have you here. How you doing today? We got the Magic Ninja Maids. Straight out of 90s anime. This is what you'd see in 90s anime, this kind of crazy stuff. All right, there's the cat, I see it. Spat the Nerd, welcome on in. Kremit, welcome on in. I think they're worse on Loop 2. They seem more aggressive. Can I drop down there? Okay, so you can kill that from there. All right, good. We have no sub-weapons, by the way. And if I die, we go back to where the knights are. So yeah, get ready to go all the way back to the knights if I die 2 more times here. All right, and this part gets way worse because they're more powerful up here. I wonder if I can block that blue shot with my whip before it hits the ground and explodes into a spread pattern. Maybe I can deal with that. This is hard. Yeah, this is a loop 2. It's even harder than normal. Yeah, the maids are insane trick. I remember the first time I got here, I was like, oh, they're putting maids up against me. Oh my God, I even knew it was there and it still got me because it jumped. I was like, what the hell, maids, really? And then they started doing this crap and I was like, oh. All right, we got the watch. Maybe that'll be enough to get me through this. They do more damage in loop 2. I think at this point in the game, I think the damage is the same, Bo. I think it's the same. I could be wrong. Hey, we just got a 1-up. It's not over yet. Bo, welcome in, dude. Good to see you. Hope your day's going good. We're right near the end here. Not this time. Not this time. Not this time. Well, we found the famous stairs. All right. Everybody remember the stairs? You've seen it a few times. The famous stairs. All right, what weapon do we want for Dracula? All right, this Dracula fight's not hard until you get to phase 2, and then his attacks are really hard to avoid. We'll stick with this. Guess I joined just in time. You did. Just in time. Monster, you have no place in this world! Some guy said that at some point to Dracula, I remember. All right, same thing as the original game. Dracula is like a clown. Look at his face. Looks like a clown. I think he's Kefka or something. Yeah, we got our permanent checkpoint now. That's right. Good point, Jax. Permanent checkpoint at the stairs. That's not the line. It was close enough. I've only played that once. I was close. Joker makeup, yeah. Dracula's gone all Joker on us. All right. I was saying Kefka, but Joker works too. Son of a Fitch, welcome in. All right, phase 2. We call this the Cookie Monster form in the original game. I'm so dead. Yep. I'm dead. All right, well, rip that run. That's fine. We need to get to the final phase with full health. That would make that a lot better. Son of a Fitch, how you doing? Welcome on in. Cyber Shinobi, welcome in. Hope you guys are doing good. Catman, there's famous stairs. There they are. We got the permanent checkpoint here. I'm gonna try Holy Water phase 2. That might be better for phase 2 because he like doesn't move much. Let's try that. Maybe the Holy Water will do extra damage. Same strategy as the original game, works just fine. Does anyone have any good game recommendations? I might not be a good person to give recommendations. You know what I'm going to recommend? Let's see. What would I recommend for people to play? Ghosts and Goblins on NES, Deadly Towers on NES, Adventure Island on NES. Yeah, I'm a poor person to ask for game recommendations. Really, really bad. Even and don't ask No Life either, because he's going to recommend Castle Quest. Studio Scott would recommend Sonic the Hedgehog 3. So yeah, we got all kinds of ideas here. Right, Studio Scott, Sonic 3. So there goes No Life with Castle Quest. Oh, well. I knew it. Your favorite game. All right, see, we did good on phase 1. We have all our hit points. Hopefully that'll be enough. That's just torture for a person. I love how you hate Sonic 3 so much. It's fascinating. I don't mind it, but like, a lot of people just love that game. All right, we need to move over. See, last time I didn't move, and that was the problem. Oh, it's gonna come right. No! Oh my God, no! Oh, I didn't think he was gonna jump again. All right, that's fine. We got him. I didn't think he was gonna jump again. Back to the Future on NES. That's a good one. I like that too. Yeah, I'm like the worst person in the world to give like recommendations on games, because I'm gonna pick stuff that I like that everyone hates. I'm gonna admit though that stuff I like is usually not very popular. That's fine. I do like the Castlevania and the Mega Man and Mario games, though. Those are popular. I like those. That's because they're non-linear and you can make them hard. That's what I look for. I look for very difficult, and I look for linear. I meant linear. I like linear and very high difficulty. That's my wheelhouse. The boss music in this is so good. Batman Forever on Genesis. We need to play that. We need to play that. Yes, sir. That's absolute jank, but we're going to play it. Because why not? Crosscode was already on my indie list. Crosscode's awesome, by the way. Did somebody suggest that? Well, yeah, it looks like Bo suggested it. Yeah, Crosscode is awesome. I love that game. I have played that years ago off stream. It's awesome. Great boss fights, great puzzles, great action, really cool story. That game's a masterpiece. Nobody talks about it either. That game is ignored. Everybody's talking about Persona, as usual. I have a potato PC and a PS5. A lot of good stuff to choose from. Lots of good stuff out there. I wouldn't recommend Persona, but everybody loves that because they want to have like a K-pop concert going on with fan service. That's Persona. You did the claw twice? Are you kidding me? His attacks are completely random. It's total RNG. I thought he followed like a pattern. Like he would do the fire, then he would do the jump. But no, it's different every time. Okay, so you know what that means? That means we have to prepare for everything different that he does. And be ready for it and probably try and stay further back. Nikki, welcome in. What's going on? Thank you for the 23 months. I hope your day is going wonderful. We're at Dracula. Great timing, Nikki. We're at Dracula. The final fight is upon us. It's 3:30. We could probably play another game after this, too, if you guys want. What the hell am I doing? Goofing up. Nikki, thank you for the 23 months. That is almost 2 years. I appreciate you. But yeah, I have an idea for another game we could do. It's something I've beaten in the past, but we could add a new challenge to it. And it's a good game, and it's also... it's a surprise, and I think you guys will probably like it. It is something I've already played, but I've got something new to add. It's been a fun one. Hope you've been doing well. Been waking up and enjoying. Oh, awesome. Just waking up, enjoying the quiet weekend day. Oh, that sounds awesome, Nikki. I hope you're doing great. Yeah, this has been a lot of fun today. This has been Loop 2 of Castlevania Chronicles. And this Dracula fight is way more interesting than the original one. The original Cookie Monster form of Dracula in the first game is kind of boring, doesn't do a whole lot. This one, he's got way more attacks. It's much better. Bugs Bunny Lost in Time More Clocks mod. Yeah, that sounds good. Sounds about as fun as eating fire ants. I'd rather eat fire ants than do that. Let's put it that way. Dark Stalkers. We should probably do Dark Stalkers 3 at some point. I've only I think I beat the second one. I haven't even played the first one. Yeah, we'll have to do that one at some point too. I always forget that bounces. The fireballs can bounce. He's gonna get me again. Go underneath him! No! Oh my god, I'm so bad at this fight. I'm so bad at this fight. Have we done Vampire Killer on MSX2? I have not. I think that's on my list though, Chris, I want to say. Went to a stream earlier, watched a long time ago, asked for games for the stream, so obnoxious. People really be streaming for no reason mid-game trying to be funny. Some people are just rude, man. Some people are just rude. What genre of gaming do you like, Spat the Nerd? Like, what type of games are you, like, interested in? Like RPGs or, like, Resident Evil type games? Or you like hardcore platformers like this? What types of games do you like? I'm pretty bad at recommending games though, because like I have unpopular opinions. I really like the way the lava runs under the bridge before you walk up the stairs. That's a new effect, kind of what they got going down there. I like it. I meant screaming, not streaming. Okay, I gotcha. I gotcha. Yeah, there's a lot of very knowledgeable people we have here in chat that can recommend some great games. I'm not very knowledgeable on games. I don't keep up with new games like at all. I let people in the chat handle that. And if there's something they think I'm gonna like, people tell me. I don't watch like the new Nintendo Direct or like what games are coming out. I just pay no attention to any of that. But then people will be like, hey Mixer, did you see the new Dragon Quest 1 and 2 remake is being made? And I'm like, no, I didn't see that. So then I go and look it up and I'm like, wow, that's freaking awesome. Okay, I'll get that at some point. So yeah, I rely on you guys in the chat for information on games that I might be interested in. So like I said, I keep up with nothing. I like a good old beat 'em up. I like beat 'em ups too. Beat 'em ups are just fun. I think it's cool there's still 2D games being made, what you might like. Yeah, there's a lot of cool 2D games and like a retro style being made. I love that. Recommend Dynamite Heady. I would definitely recommend Dynamite Heady for anybody that likes a good, difficult Sega Genesis style platformer. Go play Dynamite Heady. Definitely a good one. I like that one a lot. You know what's funny, Nikki, is that was on my list. Look, he's not doing much this time. Oh, now he is. Okay. Tear my face off. All right, see, that was we got better patterns that time. He didn't do the jump move. He only did the fire once, and there's the end of the game. There is Loop 2 completed. I haven't even taken a break yet. I need to get up and stretch. Iron Torch, welcome in. What is going on, man? Guys, thank you for the GGs. That is the completion of Loop 2, Castlevania Chronicles. That was not a whip-only run. I know somebody earlier was like, geez, Mixer, Loop 2 sub-weapons, what is this? All right, 4 more loops to go. This goes up to Loop 6, by the way. We're not going to do that today. We're gonna save that for other days. Abby, welcome in, Abby Jams. Good to see you. Abby, hope you've been doing good. Beardmaster, welcome in. Hope you're doing good. There's our resident Zangief expert. Chaucer, what's going on? Thank you for the GGs. Andy, thank you for the well done. I made it so. Thank you for the Captain Picard emote as well. Spat the Nerd, thank you for the follow. It's good to have you here. Abby, I'm doing good, and I hope you are too. I'm glad Andy likes this game. Andy, I've seen you play this a while back. I should have remembered that you were one of the people that enjoyed this game, because this game doesn't get enough love. Abby, I bet you've played this. You've done a lot of Castlevania stuff. I bet you've given it a shot at some point or another. It's been a long time. I got to boot it up again. Yeah, let's go for Leather Whip only, Andy. Loop 1, Leather Whip only. I did that a while back, and holy shit, the werewolf fight with that. Not much fun. I was stuck there for a while. This is a good one. Okay, I figured you probably played at some point, Abby, because I know I've seen you do a lot of Castlevania stuff. So here's loop 3, by the way. Yeah, loop 3 is going to start right now. Here's what we're going to do now. I'm going to go get myself killed so we can save the game and play loop 3 at some point in the future. I am not a gamer god, Catman. That is nonsense, sir. I played the greatest role in this run. Thank you for filling in for Proto. He usually says that. You didn't win money, so too bad. You should have voted for me. Let's go ahead and get myself killed here so we can save the game and play loop 3 another day. Wolf, how about you play some loops in this game? I know you could. I know you would be better suited for that than me with your Castlevania experience. I'm always one. You know what? You will. You better. You better. If you don't, I'm going to destroy you tomorrow night in Jeopardy, and there's nothing you can do about it. So you better do it. And I'm going to do that anyway, though, so that's not going to change anything. Went all in on Mixer winning. All right, yo, let's get your points going. Let me give you your points. That was a lot of fun. We got something else to play now, too. We got something else to work on. Overwrite save data. Yes, sir. PS1 memory card. All right, let me make sure it's saved. Yes, it did. Okay. This is where we need to be. I don't know why I named myself F. I don't know why I even did that. Time to play Symphony of the Night, Symphony of the Blamp. No, sir. PS1 is a throwback to me. You know what? To me, it's barely retro. It's the same game. Didn't you beat the final boss already? Yes. This every time you beat this game, it goes to the next loop, and it gets harder with every single loop. So once you finish 6 loops of the game, I would say this game would be completely done. But we're not going to do that today. Beat Zelda 2 last night. Have not beat it since I was 9, turning 47 in 2 weeks. Dude, well done. How did the run go? I love me some Zelda 2. You were probably swearing and typed F, probably. I was like, I'm going to call myself F. Deal with it. That's probably what I did. Savage Quest, I love Zelda 2. That's my favorite Zelda game. Nobody likes Zelda 2, do they? Andy likes it now. He's been doing the level 1 runs. Andy, what's the hardest level 1 run? I had the hardest time with level, let's see, what, I haven't completed Zelda 2, level 1 sword, level 1 magic, level 8 life. I haven't done that one yet. I've been trying to do them all in the subsets of the retro achievements. Those level 1 runs look tough. They are very tough, Nikki. Level 1 sword, you have to hit things like 80 something times. Never played Zelda? Y'all tried Zelda games sometime. Those are tough. They are very tough. They're fun, but man, you got to grind in some spots. You got to grind it out. Today's the 11th and 6 more months of turning 40. The big 4-0. It's not so bad being over 40. It's not. I'm 44. I'm getting up there. I'll be 45 in what, about 5 months from now, roughly. Jogers, welcome in. What's going on, man? How you doing today? Hope your day is going good. We are just getting, we just finished this one up. And we're going to play something else in a minute, but in the meantime, we're going to take a quick break, and I'm going to go stretch, and we will be switching gears to the Nintendo Entertainment System for something else fun to do. I think you guys will like what I have planned. It's something different with a popular, fun, old-school classic game that everybody loves. But I got something new to add to it that was going to make it much, much harder. I started Wind Waker after I beat Zelda 2. Wind Waker is like a star-crossed game. Some people love Wind Waker. Some people hate it. I've never played it. Doing a night shift, but otherwise fine. Night shift. My dad did night shift like most of the time he was working. He did a lot of night shift. A surprise, sort of. Never got far in Wind Waker. I've never played it. It looks okay, though. I don't think I would hate it. No, it does not involve Master Higgins. No, we're not doing Adventure Island, even though I love that game. Well, I finished this by 4. I did! I beat it by about 20 minutes on the prediction. All right, Link, that sucks to be you. You lost points, man. I finished it. No, literally also lost points. Catman lost points. Look at all these people losing points. Shame on all of you for thinking I couldn't do it. You remember the game Night Shift? I've heard of it. I've heard of Night Shift. I've also heard of Night Trap. It was like a congressional argument going on in Congress of the United States of America over the game Night Trap and Mortal Kombat back in the day. You guys remember that? Wind Waker is a lot better with the link cable. See, that's another thing I've heard about Wind Waker, is that that's another way to improve it. So, yeah, Wind Waker is like, a lot of people don't like the sailing part. That looks better to me than like Hyrule Field. Now, I saw some play of Night Trap, Janice, and I didn't see much wrong with it myself. I'll have to try Wind Waker at some point. I think I would probably like it if I had to guess. So yeah, give me a couple of minutes, guys, and I'll be back. Probably about 5, 7, 8.